Wednesday night, and we all know what that means.
Calm down there, Nick Gage. I know you're excited.
Take it away, Connor.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We are here for our AEW Dynamite Blood and Guts edition. Tonight should be a very interesting episode as we're starting out with a very interesting feud.
And a video package.
Who we got here? Who's coming out of the limo?
That's pretty
He's
cool.
so handsome.
Is it Luke Perry?
Yeah, he's burying Jungle Boy.
Ouch.
I believe that's
It's
what
Christian
he's doing.
Cage.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, I
It's
hope
guessing
so.
I think that
here. That would be a new start.
I mean, everything he said,
Oh, new music.
about time.
I miss
Right.
Tarzan. I'm gonna miss Tarzan Boy. Like, that's one of my favorite songs to work out to in the gym.
He just
Oh.
used it.
Yeah, I love that. And
He's
Adam
fine.
Cole,
Wonky, and
his
I'm
song,
here at the
man,
iconic.
pumps me up.
One time I just
Oh,
spent
he's
more
going
than-
to an orchestra? What? That's different.
What is he known as?
Jack Perry. The Hollywood star Jack Perry? I don't know.
They spent $1 million in
Lord
this thing.
Perry.
Looks like, now this is going to get a lot of heat, but he looks like Bo Dallas.
You got a Bo leave, Connor.
A little bit with the shade.
Don't stop believing.
Listen to that
Little
crowd.
skull
Look how
crossbones.
They are
You
not
know,
liking it.
nothing.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt, but what do you guys think of my attire for Blood and Guts? I'm already prepared. I've been wearing this for 4 hours.
You look like Nick Gage. MDK all fucking day.
Hey, Lane.
Look
Sorry, it
hardcore.
slipped. It was one. We can have one on the podcast.
These are
Well,
just
still, I'm prepared though. I mean, I got my Elite Hunter T-shirt from Kazarian, the All Elite Wrestling exclusive for Top Up Tuesdays.
It's so weird to hear him come out to orchestra music, though.
Yeah, it is.
I can't think of the song, though.
Is that the Bumblebee song?
Flyer the Bumblebee.
I played in an orchestra. I know that.
Coda
I played
Coach.
for a music
Oh, yeah.
festival one year.
Whoa!
No,
You
it's
just-
not, I don't think that's Flyer the Bumblebee.
Yeah, just can't wait. I got my CM Punk armbands, my elbow pad. I got my
Oh, you went
knee pads.
full on.
I even got my high tops.
Ready to go. I
I'm
like it.
Chris is ready to
Well,
beat
I-
down.
Oh, he just spit on a fan.
Oh,
This is a new Jungle Boy. I mean, Jack
This is
Perry.
you, Jack Perry.
He's an angry elf.
there's a kid no less.
Justin Bieber.
I gotta tell you, as I said, I'm ready for war. I'm ready for Blood and Guts. But
I
as
think
of
that
now,
was a
we got the
step up
FMW
from. I think that
champion.
was a step up from MJF.
Oh, for sure.
Well, I wish,
He's just
but I'm
not
not in the mood for him. But no one's giving me in the mind of MJF tonight.
I mean, as
Oh, his
far
match is
as the
next.
crowd interaction.
Oh, him, Jazz crowd. He's next, isn't he?
I think so.
The only thing I want to see. Oh, the only thing. Well, first let's get on with the FTW Championship match.
I'm excited for this one. So, where are they at this week?
TD
TD
Garden
Garden.
in Boston, Massachusetts.
So, what are you guys thinking about Blood and Guts / War Games? Like, do you think it's still a fun match type, or do you think both companies have watered it down?
Well,
I mean-
well,
It's an interesting concept either way, I think.
the war. Well, if you look at the cage, though, in my view, the WWE's version's got no roof, but the Blood and Guts cage, it's got a roof and extended out a little bit more.
True. I always forget because AEW can climb out of the cage. And
Yeah.
Yeah. In case any of y'all don't remember last year, Lane Connor, you remember? I had the face paint on me, blood and guts on my head.
Yeah.
Coach,
Yeah, I remember that.
here.
Yeah.
jeez, poor Jack.
Can you
All
all
right, here we
see me
go.
okay?
Oh boy, John.
Yeah, we
Jack
can
Perry,
see and hear you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Good
Yeah,
to
you're
go.
fine, Connor.
All right.
This match is probably going to end either double count or double disqualification if that happens.
I think, honestly, I'm going to disagree with you on that one. I do apologize, Chris, but I think Jungle Boy is gonna win this one.
It's Jack Perry. He's not Jungle Boy
Sorry,
anymore.
Jack Perry. I need
Jack
to stop
Perry.
saying Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy is
No,
dead.
we'll always do something.
I don't know.
Dead and buried.
Hook's never lost, so
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good strike. So, what do you guys think about Triple H wanting to swoop in and take Hook?
they got
Would
the
he
money
work?
to do it. So.
Would he
I
work in their
guess- I mean-
system though?
I guess we
I
do
don't
have a
know.
match tonight.
Britt Baker and
It's not a surprise.
I feel like that if they're not gonna, I feel that they shouldn't have a women's match tonight and then give Ranch 2 women's matches.
Or just do the whole, or just do a whole like. Yeah, it's true. I want to see a women's blood and guts match.
I
Oh,
wish
that'd be
that.
sick.
I wish that what it was gonna be this year because they kind of let into that and they never did it.
I think I wonder if they were going to, but then Jamie Hayter got hurt.
Well, because 5-on-5, they never really. It was just at the time it was Baker and Hayter. Then Shooter joined.
And we did. And you guys, and in case you guys don't remember last year, they did do a 6-on-6.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh,
You know-
yeah, that's right.
Jason Momoa's all elite.
Jason Momoa.
Aquaman, man, it's all in me.
You was good in that movie, though.
And here's another thing though in mind though about this Blood and Guts. 2 years ago, it was a heel team win. Last year, it was the face team win. What's going to be in the tiebreaker for this?
Well, if
year?
you think about it, they're both really face teams. Because Blackpool Combat
True.
Club is like the NWO. You love to hate them, but love when they come out and cause problems for the elite.
They're the anti-heroes.
CM
So,
Punk
yeah.
fans are going to chew the crap out of the elite when they come out. So it's
So
it can
I
go either
just
way.
what you mean?
AEW sent out they banned a lot of stuff.
I saw that, yeah.
But a lot of it's because of MJF actually, because you know how he would go out and
That's still
there was that
far.
one fan that he went out in the crowd to and he like what did he do like try to punch him like he punched him or something or flicked his glasses
He
off?
jumped. I know he jumped soda
Oh,
on the
that-
kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
comes soda on a kid.
yeah, I know that, but there was another one on Dynamite where he the kid had some glasses on and he threw his glasses off.
Oh
and-
yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That had to have been a plant. I still
There was
think
a
that
few
a
of them.
plant.
And then
I wonder
Ever
if
since
it's
my
the network that made the decision.
probably with the new deal, it's probably one of the new.
'Cause I
You
bet
gotta
like,
keep the shareholders happy, you know.
Because MJF can go a little. I feel like in the ECW he would work perfect.
Oh,
Like,
heck
well,
yeah.
he would have worked fine in the Ruthless Aggression era too.
I think he would work good in any era. You put him in any era.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the viewer discretion is advised.
But as we know, MJF is the greatest wrestler on the show tonight, so we gotta pay tribute to MJF.
And his brother Adam Cole is the second best. They're
Yep.
better than us, and you know it, baby.
That was good.
So
Speaking of
Yeah,
speaking of which, though, you guys, have y'all heard that Chris Jericho and his band Fozzy is having a tour coming up?
really?
Yeah, they're going
Yeah,
to
they're like
the
promoting it everywhere.
they're going to the Boonies, aren't they?
Yeah. And let me tell you, and guess where they're coming in? They're coming into Memphis, Tennessee.
So Chris is gonna have Judas in his mind.
Well, me and Connor are going to have Judas's in
That
our
was good.
mind.
No, Connor's gonna burn it out or burn it up or whatever Jericho says.
I have
What's,
been to
everyone-
Fozzy. I've been to Fozzy concert twice. In case you don't know, Lane.
You
Oh.
freaking Mark.
Like us and like everyone in the comments, what's your favorite? If you know Fozzy, Chris Jericho fan, what's your favorite song of theirs?
Lights Go Out because it was number 1 on the UK stripper charts.
Ooh.
Painless.
I heard that before.
Painless is my
Little
favorite
Easter
song
egg.
and favorite music video by Judas.
Sounds good too.
Or
I
by,
like Drink
by Fozzy.
Dude, that whole
I kinda
album is
like,
like Max like a chef's kiss.
I kind of like Painless because it sounds like the Painmaker, but except
Yeah.
it's painless. Well, you know, never mind.
I think Drinking with Jesus. That one's one of my favorite ones.
I like
That
that.
sounds a little offensive. Well, I
Okay,
guess
so
that-
what it is, Chris, so if you're not an adult beverage consumer, what it means is when you're basically drinking alone, but you're okay with drinking alone. So people that are alcoholics will say, I'm drinking with Jesus.
We've got a lot of comments.
What's up,
Ariana
Ariana?
Knights, thanks for
Hello,
watching.
Ariana.
Good to see
Hey.
you. Hope you're good.
No. Well, there is
Chris?
technically a women's match. Britt Baker in action, so
yeah,
So
they
it's gonna be a
did. They
squash
announced it though
match.
at the
So
last
not an
minute.
official.
Okay, so there is a women's match. Okay.
I think they should have of course, normally on Blood and Guts they normally do have a women's squash match because the Blood and Guts match can take up a lot of time. But I would like to see an Abaddon tonight because it's Blood and Guts, and just
Dude,
put her in a
Is
squash
Baker's
match.
surprise opponent.
Yeah,
And
it
then
should
just
be Abaddon.
the opposite
Should be
effect. She just squashes Britt.
What you mean?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, David Howell, Blood and Guts.
But only William Regal was.
Yeah, I miss
William
William
Regal
Regal.
was able
I
to.
agree on that.
Yeah, him and Poison would have been something to see.
So, do you guys think we'll get Blood and Guts in the next video game, or the video game eventually?
The wrestling. Yeah.
I'm thinking possibly DLC. Why not?
Because yeah.
Ariana says
Hey, Ariana. Hello.
she likes Enemy from Bozzy.
I like that too. I kind
That
of like
was
Richard
actually
Burton's too.
I was actually used for a TNA pay per view while Chris Jericho was contracted by WWE.
That was before the cease and desist of all. Well, that's actually yeah, because that's because Jericho was able to do stuff outside with Fozzy and his podcast.
Hold on, guys. Be right back.
But then once he kind of left WWE, they're like, "Yeah, no, sorry, we can't have you poaching talent." Which sucks because like Jericho was very neutral about his discussions before the cease and desist of all WWE people came.
Oh, what is this?
It was very fair with them. Like he didn't tell them not to go. He was still taking interest in their careers. It wasn't
So that
wasn't
homepage
bashing WWE at the time.
is Jack Perry taking homepage to the Viper.
Probably.
Baby.
That'd be
That
interesting.
looks. This is a new side of Jack. I like
Wow.
this.
Vicious.
Are you married?
Are you mad at him? Or are you married at him?
I am not. I have a significant other though, Ariana. I'm sorry.
Let
I-
her down
I-
softly. Let her down
I have a
softly.
lady. She's a sweetheart. I love her. Sorry, Ariana.
Yeah.
Dang it, we just
Sorry,
lost
Mary.
another viewer.
Sorry.
You should have lied, Adam.
Yeah, don't stop watching just because. Yeah, I'm sorry. Don't stop watching. Sorry. Keep watching. Subscribe. Tell your friends.
Hit the bell down below too for notifications. Talk about a good plug. Okay. Ariana, if you're watching, thank you. That was actually very entertaining. So thank you. Like I said, we need to change like our name for like watch longs to Wild Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
I like it.
Wacky Wednesdays.
Wacky Wednesdays. Anything goes in the podcast.
Oh, Hook just did a Taz and just stood up and was like, "Nah."
Ooh.
It's like,
Nah.
oh, nah.
Someone was talking about Fight Forever, Blood and Guts.
Yeah.
They're gonna add the Stadium Stampede, so I think
That's gonna be fun. A battle royale.
yeah, it's gonna be
There we
great.
go.
Oh, dude, the possibilities.
I don't want
So
it.
if they're gonna add Stadium Stampede, I think down the line, Blood and Guts will
That'll be fun
be on
if
there.
they do it right.
I think they're gonna change the gaming, everything about games, because like they're gonna do everything DLC and make. God, they're probably gonna make so much money because like they put
Oh,
this, like they limited themselves on characters in the games. So they're just gonna release more and more and more DLCs. Just more number signs they're gonna get.
Oh,
This was
right in the
on the Game
particles.
Pass
Low
more
blow.
than anything,
Bullocks.
Oh, that was close.
or the Season Pass. I mean,
Yeah, they had the season. Yep. On July
Oh boy.
25th, Bunny and Keith Lee will be available. So yes,
nice.
Nice.
I'll be on vacation, so I have to wait until I get back from vacation. So
I'm excited because I got the season pass or the elite pass, where it's called.
yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
got
so
that also.
excited. You know what? I haven't done Broken Matt Hardy yet. I've only done the normal Hardy Boys, not done Broken Matt yet.
do you know how to get in?
Oh boy.
Oh, ref
You
got
just have to go to like his character and select the attire.
Yeah, because Owen Hart has two attires. Britt Baker has two attires. Young Bucks got two attires.
I think everybody has also got a
Cody
golden
does,
attire
I
too.
believe.
Have you seen the challenge for the freaking gold attire?
Yeah, I've seen Sting in one of those in a gold attire.
You have to win and lose. You have to win the championship 20 times. The AEW World Heavyweight Champion 20 different times.
Referee.
Play the game 20 different times.
No, they make
Yeah.
you work Owen Hart. You got to win 100 matches in a row.
100 matches in a row?
Serious?
To unlock, well, it is kind of easy. You can just use another controller and just win over and over and over and over and over and over until you get to 100. Then you unlock Owen Hart. But they make you work for Owen Hart.
I love putting the
Son,
blood and gut.
kick out.
Oh no.
Oh,
Damn it.
Punk's gonna
Wait,
lose.
what?
Tash, you're getting. Tash, what are you doing?
Wow.
One.
I didn't see that coming.
And look at that evil smile Jungle Boy has on.
wow.
Tash,
What the hell?
Yay.
Tash should get physical for one night. And suplex.
Jack Perry has gold. It's not recognized gold, but it's gold.
But he has it.
He did say he was going to win gold.
Sorry, Taz.
Wait, what if Taz turns on his son?
How dare him if he did that? What a disgrace. But that would be interesting.
It would be interesting,
I'd like to see Prime Taz against Hook. That'd be something.
though.
They won't slipping him off.
You know,
Fans are kind of like, what the hell?
you listen to a lot of Busted Open, right, Adam?
Yeah.
So I think Bully Ray almost called it with Jack. So he wanted him to come out to no music at all, silence and no visuals, just a black screen, right?
Yeah.
But the orchestra is so much better than silence.
I agree. I like that it's classical music to just no screen footage, you know?
Yeah. So what happened? Because I haven't heard the things that happened with Don Callis. So what happened? So when he got attacked, what all happened?
I think, what they said was basically the guy that attacked him was like they said he was like a former guard, like he was former bodyguard or something like that. That's what they're saying. I'm not sure how true that is, but like when I saw the footage, I felt like the dude didn't know what was going on. He was just some dude standing there and he was trying to defend Kenny.
Oh boy.
That's what it looked like to me. The whole thing was silly. And Don, the whole reaction, it was like, what the hell? What's going on here?
It's still real to some people. I like Roy's comment, and then I'll show you the funny one here in a second. But Roy says Taz is pissed.
Yeah, you look pretty pissed on commentary there.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen now. I'm actually very invested in this story. I'm very invested. Should we show this comment, Connor? Are we allowed to? Adam, it's your decision. No.
We do appreciate. I will say that we do
Exactly.
appreciate everyone watching. I will say that. I do appreciate everyone watching. Let's just keep it PG-13, okay?
We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move it along.
What are they eating? That doesn't look. I don't. Where are they at? This has got to be from Canada.
They way back.
That's true.
My fiance says hi. She's watching too.
Hey, thanks. Watch.
Hey,
There's
for watching.
There's a surprise run in.
Little General
What is it that they're eating
So's.
exactly?
Sorry, what did you say, Mr. Jacobs?
Jacob, is he on there? Which one is it?
Yeah. Okay. I like one.
This one with the no camera?
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob.
Oh, Mr. Jacobs, my fiance says hi.
He knows
How
me
do you
from
do?
on
How do you do?
Facebook. What do you say?
So how do you do? So yeah, guys, this has been a really good episode so far for Dynamite.
Got that right. I'm already geared up though.
Oh yeah, Chris is ready to fight. He's ready to take the challenge with the Blackpool Combat Club. Like he's got a green screen behind him. He's secretly at the arena. Paxton to get attacked,
They're having
and
lunch
his
together.
surprise
They're having
is
cocktails.
his surprise is gonna be Chris is gonna be in blood and guts.
Chris
Oh,
is
yeah.
out for blood.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god.
already all paired up though. I'm already wearing the. I know he's not on AEW anymore, but I'm wearing the Elite Hunter from Kazarian T-shirt.
Oh.
So what a
MJF's
great
gonna-
show we're having tonight, guys.
Yeah.
With,
What a
FTW
show.
changing
Wrestling.
hands. Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe MJF is drunk.
Oh, he did, you might.
Oh my gosh.
You remember that time the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle joined forces
Yeah.
and they went to casinos.
Oh
And,
yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
got bonded
right.
for that. They got because they showed something like they were smoking or something.
Oh yeah, Conan.
Yeah,
Dude, it's,
where are they at? They're not in the
is it bad I kind of want them to win the whole thing and actually win the tag titles?
No, I want that too.
Like,
I
this
wanna see
reminds
this
me of the
keep
Rock and
going.
Sock
Could be.
connection.
Yeah, very much
Yeah,
so.
this is like that's like that birthday
Double
celebration.
clothesline!
The birthday
Oh.
celebration
Oh,
reminded me so
no.
much of "This Is Your Life."
Oh no.
Exactly the same.
What? What?
This
I
is
wonder
great!
Thrown out of that restaurant.
Double clothesline!
Dude, when they finally hit that double clothesline, the pop is going to be huge.
Off the charts.
That's how
no,
they're
no
gonna beat.
doubt.
That's how they're gonna beat FTR.
Now the winners of that this tournament goes against whoever FTR at not this Saturday but the following Saturday in Connecticut. That should be if they got CM Punk on which he's gonna be doing something. But if he's in a match, that should be pretty. Because I feel like MJF and Adam Cole versus FTR is going to be a big deal, viewership wise.
Do you think
I think
though
so.
that Punk might cost the Elite tonight? Like, I don't know. I
I don't
feel like
know.
that would be a cool story to
Hmm.
start off the Elite versus.
Well, Ricky Starks.
That's something to think about, though.
Now the Indian Collision was
Yeah.
something because
I can't believe Punk put over Starks. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but wow.
Ricky Starks kind of put over himself. He disrespected Juice and Thunder Liger. Well, kind of.
Yeah, that's surprising too.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
we,
that was-
we never
Disrespect the
got
legend.
we never gotten a heel Ricky Starks run,
Put
but
money in the
Ricky
bank.
Starks solo.
Not this check. I've been last check.
When he was heel, he was a team tag, not really a solo. But I'm curious to see where they go with that. I think what's going to
I
happen
want to see how
is
far they can take this.
I think what's going to happen is Starks and Punk's going to have another match, and then Punk will win. So it's not like Punk's burying him, no.
No, like I'm actually happy with the result. Like it's
Yeah.
I feel like I think either way, I think Ricky Starks was gonna get over. I think
Yeah.
either way.
Mhm.
I think I could do another match at All In.
Love or hate CM Punk. Like he has put over a lot of the younger talent and like he put over Darby, even though he beat Darby.
A lot of people forget that he put over. Well, he's not going to admit it, but he put over MJF twice.
I think MJF was already over, but to have MJF beat Punk or I feel like he elevated MJF though. I think his MJF's always been a huge talked about figure in AEW. I don't think he needed CM Punk, but it sure did help elevate where he's at now. I think it made it better.
Because it's kind of true when he says that he's already had a Hall of Fame career because he's beaten Chris Jericho, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes,
I want to see that
Bryan
one.
Danielson. I mean, that's 4 top names right there.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of Jericho, he's one of those guys who also he's pushing that younger generation also.
Yeah.
I think Punk and Starks are going to go against each other again. Because
I mean,
I feel like Punk wants to put over people on Collision to get new big names on the brand. So you can't do that if you're just going to win all the time.
Right.
So Punk's actually very smart at storytelling. If
Yeah.
So- What'd you guys think about Dave Bautista's picture that he posted? Do you think it's just because he's healthy, or do you think he's using Botox?
I didn't see a picture of
You never
I
seen
didn't
it?
see it.
what
Well, the
happened.
dude's always working out, so I don't know.
It's
Alex,
weird.
you
So
are
let's see if I can
not gonna be
find
like-
the picture because
He's
a lot of
in
players
limo
say that
now.
he's using Botox.
He's in the limo now.
Yeah. He's Hollywood now. I would see that.
Yeah, he's pretty Hollywood now. So.
Do you guys feel like Chris Jericho is setting up Don Callis?
I think he is.
Yeah,
He was good in a suit, though.
for sure.
Don Callis.
I mean, I love the story.
He actually got beat up by a fan, didn't he? At AAA.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
I
That's what we're
hope,
talking.
I hope this is a setup by Chris Jericho. I hope it is.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
Don Callis is trying to make up the brains in order to get Chris Jericho to think he's in the Don Callis, and next thing you know,
He beat the brakes off
switcheroo
him.
or a
Jericho is pretty clever. People don't give him credit for being as clever as he is. He's pretty damn clever.
I'll give you that. Good thing I met him twice.
Dude, Taz is still pissed.
is he going off?
He is.
On Twitter, I think, right?
Robert?
Probably.
Someone get him a cheesesteak.
Ooh, I want a cheesesteak.
That does
I
sound
mean,
like
a Philly cheesesteak. Ah!
with the onions and bell peppers. And...
Is she playing
Oh,
homage
yeah.
to Cody Rhodes
Some
tonight?
spray cheese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, her ring attire kind of looks like it.
It looks just like Cody's robe.
Oh yeah, that's real. Oh,
Yeah, it does.
Going against a jobber.
Oh, Kayla Sparks.
You know, I wonder if they're just trying to heat her back up. I wonder if they're doing a big story with Britt here soon.
Where have I heard that Kayla Sparks before?
She's been on
the name,
WWE. She's on Impact, AEW. She was on NWA. She's been everywhere. Like 1 week, she wrestled for Dynamite, Rampage, and Raw in the same week.
This match is probably going to end within a few minutes. A couple of minutes.
Oh, that's actually, I like that red and blue glove. I actually think that's dope.
I mean, I'm a little biased.
Very
It's not
nice.
as cool as the Steelers gear, but yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
Are you a Steelers fan?
I am. I hope everyone still loves me after saying that.
You wouldn't hold that against you at all, man.
You know what? Now, if you were a Patriots fan or an Eagles fan, then I'd say, yeah, we're no longer friends.
They better be a
Absolutely.
49er fan.
I
don't mind the 49ers. I love McCaffrey.
I'll let my fiance know.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the women of AEW, that they're the maybe one of the hottest divisions in the world. Maybe, I don't know.
They've come a long way.
Well, like in ring as well, but you know,
Yeah.
Scott Wu, Ty Valkyrie, Britt Baker.
Well, I think they're at a point they need to start having 2 matches on a show at least. And I think now I think maybe here, I wouldn't say Wembley, but maybe All Out. Maybe have the women actually main event the show.
I would love that.
Depends on
Yeah.
who MJF would go against.
Yeah,
I say
put
do
asses in
another
seats.
I'd probably do Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker again, and then have a Monet run in or a Monet like challenge to Britt.
That'd be sweet.
I think
Kind of like surprise running. That'd be dope.
I
Yeah.
think every pay-per-view main event has been the World Championship besides the Stadium Stampede and the
Hold on, I'm curious now.
and the what is the match they did at Double or Nothing, the Anarchy in the arena, and just them two because every pay-per-view. But yeah,
Oh,
what? Is he actually gonna wear that? I hope he actually wears that.
Oh no!
Oh, this is gonna look good.
let me
Oh,
phrase
yeah,
that.
that's pretty
Oh
sweet.
God!
This is
I
so
love
good.
Renee's face. Renee's face is fantastic.
This is so good, man.
I love this bromance.
This is so
Oh,
good that
man.
MJF's gonna end it all.
Poor Roderick. He's so lonely.
That's a pretty cool jacket though.
It needs to be on Shop AEW.
I know it's gonna
Well,
happen.
Y'all know this is the last.
I feel like
match
Roderick's
before
going to
Blood and
cost
Guts.
them the match.
Probably.
Or
Oh yeah.
what could happen is they
He's gonna run in, tear the neck brace off.
where
and
they
run.
go to the finals, then they lose. The MJF turns on Cole.
I mean, because that's what I think it is. Like, who's going to turn on who first? You know,
Obviously, it's going to be MJF.
of
Mhm.
course.
He's turning on Punk, Cody Rhodes, Jericho.
He's sweating. He hots.
You know, I forgot Joey Janela main evented. He main evented Fire Fest. I thought it was pay-per-view. I was kind of looking to see what all main evented the pay-per-views,
It's
right?
Sammy.
Kenny, I forgot about Kenny and Jericho.
Yeah,
Let's see. I was trying to actually get the results of it. I wanted to see.
I can probably tell you all of them just by memory. Double or Nothing, Jericho and King Omega to determine who goes against Hangman all out. Just Jericho and Hangman. Full Gear was Jericho and Cody. Revolution, Jericho and Moxley. Double or Nothing, Moxley and Brody Lee. All out, Moxley and MJF. Full Gear 2020, Moxley versus Eddie Kingston. Revolution, Moxley versus Omega. Double or Nothing 2021, Omega, Pat. Well, no. Main event that year was the Stadium Stampede. All out was Kenny Omega and Christian Cage. Full Gear, you got Kenny Omega and Hangman. 2022.
You out.
Was it Adam Cole and Hangman Page? Oh golly, I can't get it right. Double or Nothing that year was Hangman and Punk. All Out was Moxley and Punk. Full Gear.
Aw.
What the? Flipping everybody off. Moxley. Moxley and MJF. Revolution.
Oh boy.
Was MJF and Danielson.
They're still singing it. I love it.
That's the fun part. You can't get rid of Judas.
They can't get
He's
rid
like,
of
shut
it.
up, shut up.
Oh God.
I think I got them all right there.
I'm the worst person in the world.
The hell of a memory
Nice,
on you,
Connor.
Connor.
Revolution.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, Revolution this year was Danielson MJF. Double or Nothing was the Anarchy in the Arena. And I mean, if you count Forbidden Door, yeah, Moxley and Tanahashi, and this year's was Omega. Who was it? It was Danielson and Okada. Yeah, that was the main event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so mostly every pay-per-view's main event has been the World Championship except for the like a multi-man match. Now I need a 2-pack of
Wow,
What is this doing?
Wow, he's mashing up MJF's music with his.
Oh!
Love the mashup.
This is great.
This is awesome,
I love
dude.
this so much. I don't know
Just
why.
wait.
Pretty cool. This is pretty cool.
Just
I
when
didn't think I
just
wanted
when we
this
thought
to-
it couldn't be awesome, it gets more awesomer.
This
I never thought I
is
wanted
just-
this team, but
We need
I love
more
it.
of this. Like we can't have these guys lose the championship tag belt. We have to have them win the tag championship. Gosh, I cannot
Yes.
speak today. English is hard for me.
I gotta say, I love
You're
those
feeling the
jackets.
boom.
Yeah.
Man,
I am feeling the boom.
jackets are sick.
Yeah, they are sick.
I'm so excited for this match. I'm so super pumped. This is gonna be a banger. We're gonna get a double clothesline, aren't we?
Oh
I hope
boy.
so. That's got to be the finisher. If they're gonna win, that's got to be the
What
finisher.
was the double clothesline? I didn't see that part. Like, was that supposed to be their finish or?
They've
I
been
hope
wanting.
so.
I think MJF wanted to hit it, but Adam Cole hasn't yet.
This is so good that MJF's going to end it and rub it all in our faces and say, "You actually think I was going to go along with this? You
Yeah.
actually
It's
think
like,
I
you
was
bunch of marks.
I was going to bow down to Adam Cole?"
Oh, baby.
But this, I don't know. I'm curious. I feel like FTR and Adam Cole and MJF could put on a 5-star match, but I don't know if it's going to top this last Saturday's. They got a lot of signs in the arena.
Yeah, this ain't WWE. Sorry.
I remember Galilee. I seen this one picture of the Attitude Era, and the whole arena was packed.
It's a
with
sea of
signs.
signs.
Yeah, you wouldn't see one person without a sign. Like all the way in the rafters, and those people know that they're not going to be shown, but they still bring them.
I think one thing I missed too about the classic era, besides all the signs, is all the flash bulbs.
Yes,
Yeah,
when they
from
do a
the
big
cameras.
move. Yeah, I missed it. Okay, the chat's getting out of hand.
Kind of plugging our tomorrow show, but if you think about it, you also have think about it. One of the most flashbulb moments when Brock Lesnar tried doing the shooting star press.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like I just love
That
seeing
was
all like the
not
bulbs
good.
flashing. I wonder if
Yeah.
that's why he missed. Do you think it's all because of he just got blinded by the flash bulbs?
No, because he miscalculated. He jumped way too. What is MJF doing?
You got to
Oh,
oh my god.
Hey, did you guys notice that? Well, I don't know
You
what
wanna
to say on
say
air,
go-
but in the AEW game, you can do certain stuff like that.
Yeah.
As in, what did he just? What is he doing? What is he going to do? Blow up pyro? Because you can actually do that from that
Oh my
position.
That's one thing I love about.
What did he do?
Now, see, if this was happening in WWE, I'd be like, no, this is lame. And this is awesome.
What the heck?
A dance off?
What the heck?
What is this?
What is going on?
This is some indie stuff, dude. This is some
What
indie
is this
stuff.
thing?
You can catch this
Wait,
at an
did I
indie
take
show.
mushroom?
I am so confused
Am
right
I
now.
not? Are we like? Are you guys seeing this too?
That's like
This is very
WCW 3
sports
count stuff.
entertainment. What is up with this? I don't get it. Like they're gonna
Whoa,
get
through the
shit on
legs.
so bad tomorrow, aren't they? Or
Sharp-wing
then again, they
plants.
are sports. Okay, then again, Sammy and Garcia are sports entertainers.
Hmm.
So I
I
wonder.
feel like they worked on that dance routine all
Bryce,
day.
Bryce is just
No,
like, can we
MJF
just
gonna
have a
dance?
match,
What?
guys? Bryce has no idea what's going
What
on.
the heck?
Bryce is like,
Is it-
okay.
Is this okay? This is seriously reminding me of The Rock and Nick Foley.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is he doing?
Adam Cole's next.
Adam Cole is just like, what the heck is going on?
The spin and running attempts are hilarious.
I have no idea what's
Okay,
going
the
on.
fans.
Right now.
Okay, the fans are liking it though.
The fans are having a
That's what's
party,
crazy
dude.
about
Fans are
it. The fans
in.
are liking it, right? This is like the most sports entertainment I've ever
Okay,
seen
all right.
AEW do.
They have their
Too
beer.
many
They're
throws.
they're
Too many.
Okay,
good.
I guarantee you they're gonna get shit on
Oh
so
my
hard tomorrow.
god,
Jim Cornette.
they just did the record scratch.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Still going.
That was great.
You cannot say that was not entertaining.
And Britt
That
Baker
one
is
just
not
looked
going to be
quick.
happy
I
about
don't know what
Adam
just
Cole
happened here, guys.
I don't know.
I have maybe just time wasting. I don't know.
No,
Oh,
no, like
man.
that's planned.
What a great way to kill some time, though.
I didn't know that the
Whatever
light
they-
controls were all done by ringside.
Like they're making
Oh
this.
boy.
This is a totally different MJF than we've
They're
ever
the best
seen.
tag team in WWE, my girls. What?
Like this is actual. This is good comedy. Like this is.
Yeah.
Does a bad is bad comedy or is good comedy?
I feel like they're doing better than Chad Gable and Otis when it comes to the dancing.
Come
Oh,
on,
no
come
one
on,
can
go,
touch
go,
that.
go,
Oh,
go,
yeah.
go.
No one.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
Otis's worm is top notch, but
I do it. Yes, I do enjoy it.
They're not
Otis
getting the clothes on.
I'm doing the worm.
No, they're gonna keep on building it up to when they actually do it.
Double clothesline.
no.
He's not gonna do it.
Oh my gosh. I can't. Oh.
Oh, you need to show that. MJF.
He's
and-
not gonna fly.
Yeah, there's something else.
He's not gonna fly. He's not gonna fly.
Are they
All
both
he's
gonna
doing is
dive?
Going back and forth.
Roy Isaac.
What?
MJF is
Whoa,
playing
whoa,
babyface. I
bastard.
like this.
Is he actually gonna do it? He's still not gonna do it. He
Told
has a
you.
face. He's not gonna do it.
He's teasing it. Ooh.
But he didn't for the
Good.
longest time.
Good cardio. Good cardio.
Yeah.
These two.
Just getting a
Getting
little
that,
extra
yeah,
cardio
getting the
session.
blood flowing.
I love these two, but Proud and Powerful should be the next tag team.
He's such a baby face. That smile.
Who's
I agree.
PNP?
Brian Powerful.
If I was booking it, FTR would have the tag championships till Full Gear. Then I'd have Proud and Powerful when beat FTR because they already have history. FTR
Yeah.
and Proud and Powerful. So
Yeah.
who's a better crowd? And this is interesting because Boston's been on top of it tonight. I
Mm-hmm.
can't see Allison on the crowd.
I mean, but Chicago on a good night, man. I don't
Okay,
know.
tag
It's
team,
kinda
but they
hard
don't
to-
stand a chance against. Yeah, Sammy and Daniel. You never know. I didn't think they were going to advance this far, but they're here. and Jeff is showing.
I knew that they were going to go.
Yeah,
I
he
knew
is
they were going to go to the
showing
finals.
I
It's
think
just,
everyone showed out in that whole thing.
That was great.
That's one of the funniest moments in AEW history.
Oh, I'm excited to see what Jim Cornette's going to say about it. I might actually have to listen
Oh
to that.
yeah.
On the Kim Cornette
He's gonna
podcast?
poo all over it.
Oh man, he's like, you know what? You guys said you guys are more sports, but dude, you know what? Otis can dance better than that stupid skinny chicken wing Adam Cole. Adam Cole used to be a real man in WWE, but he used to shock
I
the
want
system.
to watch wrestling. I tuned in and
Now we're
watch
doing a
wrestling.
dance off with freaking two, freaking independent wrestlers. And then what the f is up with MJF? He's a heel. Is he a baby face? Dude, if he was back in the day, in Smoky Valley Wrestling, I would have had him be the real star, the real AEW star. No dancing, no break dancing.
Well, he is in the
had a
80s/70s wrestler lane.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Oh.
Ooh, is that an Oreo?
Yeah,
You know what?
I'm gonna give me an Oreo.
Oh,
Roy,
I gotta twist mine.
am I sitting right? Isaac Cornette praises AEW more than people realize. LOL, he really likes. Yeah, I actually I listened to this morning one of his things with it's like his review of the first episode because I haven't watched a lot of them, but he actually so far he really likes Collision. The first episode he really enjoyed it.
I'll give him that.
He gave like some criticism, but it was like not even really criticism.
So it was actual criticism, not just bashing AEW, right?
Right.
It was mainly like just little bitty things like when they first started the show, he would have had the pyro go off first, the intro, then show the commentary. Just little things like. But,
He won't hesitate to crap on WWE. He won't hesitate to do that.
A lot of that doesn't make it out because he is known to bash a lot of people. Vince Russo, who's the buck teeth guy in WWE? What's his
Kevin
name?
Dunn.
Bruce Pritchard.
No,
No, it's Kevin. He's the one with the
Probably
teeth.
Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn. He hates him.
But okay, the thing is, I hate Vince Russo not as much as Jim Cornette. But
Jim
I think
Cornette-
Vince Russo. I think he put a really kind of a black mark on wrestling.
Jim Cornette hates him with a passion that he's gonna live until Vince Russo dies, and he's gonna do something unpleasant.
He's polarized.
He's gonna wait until, like I said, he's gonna find a way. I bet he's sucking souls out of baby puppies. Just to stay alive
Evil stuff, dude.
He's an evil man.
Yeah, Jim Cornette,
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
He's
the son of Satan.
He gets known for bashing because a lot of stuff on YouTube is bashing. But here lately he's been more actually praising AEW more than WWE, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
But of course he comes off as bashing him because he bashes a lot of people. So oh, it's Shark Week? Not according to Tony Schiavone. Because in 2021, Tony Schiavone said it's not Shark Week, it's Wardlow Week.
It's Wardlow Week. The cheesiest line that he's ever said.
I've always remembered that. I've always remembered that line.
Powerbomb a shark like Brock Lesnar F5 the shark.
I remember that. Was that for SummerSlam?
Lesnar.
Ready?
You guys excited for tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the streak's been broken, right?
The ending of the streak, part 3. We are finishing it tomorrow. And
Nice.
if you think about it, this is probably the most shocking moment in wrestling. I think it's more shocking than freaking
No, we're not done.
than Hulk Hogan lifting up Andre.
Oh, for sure.
Up there, yeah.
So it's gonna be a fun episode. I think it's gonna be more of emotion and opinion based. So we will talk about the build up, but it's gonna be on the impact of it and kind of how their careers kind of went separate after that. Because if you think about it, I think Brock is now where Undertaker was 20 years ago.
Oh, look, buddy, we're not done.
Yeah.
Like, he's now,
It's fair to say.
Super kick.
What a super kick.
Where was the fan? The Hulk Hogan fan should have been there, like when Shawn Michaels and Shawn Benjamin did it.
Here we go.
oh, they're going to do it.
Don't
They're
you
going to do it.
Are they gonna give the fans what they wanted?
Yeah.
Almost done.
double Spanish fly?
Double Spanish.
Oh, no. Poor Sammy.
Oh boy.
That crowd is 100% in.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
I
Sir.
like Sammy Guevara.
Okay, that was impressive.
Oh, that was pretty good. That
Let's
was
see Logan
pretty
Paul
damn
do that.
Oh god.
Okay, fine.
Blind tag.
I'm gonna take a selfie.
And Ricochet.
We just had to bring him up.
Sorry.
Amen.
Oh!
No, I do like watching him wrestle, but as a person, not so
I
much.
hate him as a person.
I'm
respect
right
him
there
as a
with you. I
wrestler.
agree.
But Jim Cornette's statement about how he's better than almost all the AEW roster, that is complete bullshit.
Yes, sir.
Because at least in the AEW, at least with most of
He's
the guys in the
stinky.
Well, think about it, most of the guys in the AEW roster, at least they will not, go on and bash, and really bash another wrestler because they botched.
True.
So,
Yeah.
and I don't get why, as Jim Cornette, wouldn't you be more ticked off about somebody exposing the business like that? It's already been exposed and the current's been way pulled open, but wouldn't you be more pissed off at that? I don't know. But maybe, like I said, it's all.
I think what gets me is that I know for a fact that he really doesn't care about the business. He just sees the money in it. I know that for a fact.
Well, I think he's got his head so shoved back in the early days of wrestling and then up to the 80s. But because I don't like I said, because think about it.
No.
Is he telling him to do a dive?
He's gonna do a dive.
He's like, no, can't do it.
No. Can't do it.
Is he gonna?
Not gonna do it.
Which we all know.
No, sir, I don't like it.
That's a good reference.
Adam Cole's gonna. Oh, Adam Cole got a super kick and another kick.
He's gonna hold the rope open.
He finally
Just
did
look
it.
at the crowd.
Oh, he did it!
I have never seen this.
He actually did it this time.
Oh,
That
he
was a
did
damn
it!
good face, I gotta say.
That's
Look
the
at
first
that.
only time you'll see that.
That dude in the AEW red shirt is
Whoa.
going bananas.
We just
That's a
did we just see a flying MJF?
That's like the first and only time we'll ever see that, probably.
Yeah.
We'll never see that again.
No.
MJF rarely does it because he never does it.
I love the
Tag
Hold
in.
on.
I feel
All
something.
right, folks, get ready.
Tag in.
Soda, not lolly.
Oh,
We're gonna get a
We're gonna
double
do-
clothesline.
Clothesline.
Oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing since sliced
Ow!
bread.
Jesus!
Double clothesline.
Fantastic.
That was
That's
awesome.
amazing. That is amazing. I don't know why this pair works, but I love it that it does.
Mm-hmm. It's
That-
like
that
peanut
worked out.
butter and liver.
Peanut butter and liver.
They did it. The son of a bitch. They finally did it.
They did, baby.
I don't know why, but I need this to keep going. I need this in my life
has
to be
to.
complete.
Next,
At least for another few months.
next Saturday.
What's
is
with the
last
music?
Chris Jericho.
Oh, that was
Yes,
different.
as
Gotta be right
Hamilton
back.
once said, I will never be satisfied.
That was good.
Okay, so this is there's an interesting comment. I want to see what you guys think about this one. So we were talking. Clemus Oto, thank you for listening. We appreciate the listen. So it's funny because AEW wrestlers get offended easy when the WWE wrestlers are getting hated on. They rarely rant on
Sit
Twitter.
down.
Well, I think also too, WWE has control over their Twitter accounts. Not making excuses. AEW wrestlers, any wrestler really shouldn't be complaining as much as they shouldn't. Any wrestler really shouldn't be
That's where the breakup's gonna start.
Well, I'm curious though, like how much we're not seeing with WWE wrestlers though, because think about it, they got so many restrictions on their accounts.
Oh no.
They go through like freaking pretty much every check. So I don't know, man. Like you kind of have a point. I think there needs to be some more professionalism, but at the same time, I don't see anything wrong with anybody. I don't know. It's a weird statement.
I do remember the time.
What do you guys think about that?
Remember the time
There's the look.
There's the
look.
It was Jade Cargill and Marina Shafir, and he said that he didn't want to see it. And but the entire women's roster got on him because of that. But
well, we didn't want to see the match either.
But like the entire women's roster and the AEW gets like tweets out and stuff, which maybe it is a good. Maybe there is some. Is FTR gonna? Is that
FTR's gonna?
Yeah.
10 times.
We're still friends with the Bucks. So.
Oh no. I don't know.
No, because go back to FTR with Dax Hardwood. Like he doesn't have any bad. They don't have any bad blood with the Bucks.
Well, I do remember one time. The reason that we haven't got a FTR and Young Bucks 3 is because they, well, all the CM Punk stuff.
Yeah, but from what they said, but they're not. At least they're not. From what it sounds like, they're not hostile towards each other or refusing to work with each other.
Yeah. FTR is more wrestling based, and Young Bucks are more very different.
Here's something that's probably gonna keep me kicked off the podcast, but I like the Young Bucks better than FTR.
Oh, controversial.
Look at Connor's face. Anybody
hurt my heart.
That. No, but I think for me, like I had more of a personal attachment to the Bucks because I hated FTR and WWE. I full on hated
even in NXT.
Say yeah.
I liked it. Okay, I didn't watch them in NXT because I was just watching the main roster at the time when they were coming up. So I went back and I watched their matches with American Alpha. And I'm like, holy cow, this is great. But when they got to the main roster and just see, it just put a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know. I was so excited to see FTR, but the Bucks, you know, it's always funny because the Bucks can't sell or tell a good story, but
they can.
They do it in their way. It's nothing like both teams do things. Like both things are revolutionary, but for me, I don't know. I think I'm just like the Japanese style. I like the high flying Japanese style.
FTR is more wrestling based and continuing stories.
They remind me of like Southern wrestling, like Southern wrestling.
If you look at it too, like
that's a good
two
point.
Different styles. They're both telling compelling stories. It's just FTR gets you back to the Four Horsemen style.
I'm not trying to. Around the Young Bucks, but name one compelling Young Bucks story.
Okay, you have the big one off the bat, you dumbass. You're forgetting the best story in AEW history with the Bucks, Hangman Adam Page, and Kenny Omega.
I don't know.
That was good.
So there was that.
That was a really good story.
You had FTR and Bucks 1. Okay. You also had the GOD and Young Bucks, and if you get a chance, go watch this.
That wasn't even
okay. Yeah, I didn't think about
and
that
Young
one.
Bucks storyline, right?
Well, I'm talking about AEW.
You got to go watch some of the Japan stuff. You got to look at when they turned their back on Adam Cole. When they brought him
about like AEW.
Yeah, you're right because I didn't think about the Japan stuff.
About AEW, they've had let's see, FTR. See FTR. You got Hangman Adam Page and the whole Elite saga. What's going on? Been continued going on. You also have the Elite and Blackpool Combat Club storyline. You have the trios, the best of 7 series. That just this year, right? You have the best of 7 series. You know, against Death Triangle, and then They have the matches against House of Black.
I'm really just talking about story wise, like
FTR. The thing is, they're still great stories, but I think with FTR, they sell. The thing is, they sell better, so that's probably why you're gravitating towards more of their stories.
I like where the kind of like MJF and CM Punk, but they had a really really good story, and when it came down to the matches mean they meant more.
They paid off, yeah.
Yeah, they need more. Like a lot of the biggest stories in wrestling history had stories, and then the stories made the matches even more. Rock and Austin is the best example for that.
That's why I think MJF and Adam Cole is so over. Just we get that.
Red and Austin also. That's a good
And
example.
I promise you, me and Connor don't have heat with each other. It's just a gimmick to get the show.
And I don't think the story between MJF and Punk is over. I think they'll revisit that eventually.
Oh, that's far from over.
We'll get that again.
I
think
so.
I think that'll be his last successful title defense. And then I think after that, I think you close the book on MJF and then you bring up your next big baby face. So I don't know if it'll be Bryan Danielson, depending on. I know we've talked about him being a potential candidate on the shit on as world champion, but it might have to be not probably towards the end of next year, because not sure. Do you know how Connor? Do you know how bad of extent his injury is? I know he had surgery on his day.
I know at that press conference he said 6 to 8 weeks, but that's not the case because it's a lot worse than expected.
It could be a lot worse, so I'm gonna say it's months, maybe a few months.
I think
that stinks.
He most likely will be out this entire year.
He could come back and win it, but let's see.
He is the comeback kid, you know.
Oh, I missed this one.
I'll do ringside news.
Chris, you ready for blood?
You mean blood and guts? Hell yeah.
My grandma. Well, I'm always afraid to address my grandmother on here now because it depends on what night it is and what place. Because Boston is strong tonight, but Chicago does too because being the home of CM Punk.
I'm trying to see.
It's kind of a hard decision.
Yeah. So they've put everything back together on his arm. Let's see. But he had surgery 2 weeks ago. This involved. Oh, sheesh, that's gotta be painful. So they inserted a steel rod and 9 screws into his forearm.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Not bad.
He'll probably be out for at least.
That's what.
I'd probably say 4 months. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's what CM.
Well, recuperation.
It was different. CM Punk's foot, but he had to have a 9. What did you say? 9.
Yeah, 9 screws and a steel plate.
Yeah,
steel rod,
yeah, that's what CM. Like he basically has a new foot, so he has a new. What's that? His arm or shoulder or
his arm?
He has a whole new shoulder.
You got to think about the rehab on that too.
Yeah, that's 9 count in the rehab. It's true.
I have to admit that with Bryan Danielson, it sucks he got hurt. He won the match with a broken freaking arm. Yeah. We got to make that a shirt when he comes back.
Right?
Yeah, he definitely needs that as a shirt.
Oh, this is cool. Owen Hart. Hey, you got a Chase variant.
I need to get his figure. I still need to get it. I'm so behind on AEW figures. It's sad.
Yeah, I've got a lot, and I'm behind.
I have a whole shelf full, and I have a whole tote full. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to display the rest of them. And I'm pissed off. My cat got up on one of my shelves, knocked it over, and I had my mitten package, Blood and Guts, Cody and Dustin Rhodes. And there's a small little tear on the top of the box. Yeah, my dang cat Rocky. He cannot leave my stuff alone.
Fine.
What'd you guys think of the debut of I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. The young kid.
Nick Wayne.
He needs a little more polish, but I think he's got something. I think he's been trained well, but now it's just kind of doing what I think you need to kind of do what NXT does to some of the wrestlers that come in off the independent scene like that, or just get very trained. I think you need to come up with ideas and characters for him.
More development.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what you do with him though. He's just so babyface and young. Like, do you just have him go the toe-to-toe with Lance Archer, have Archer win, of course, and then put him against another, cruiserweight or monster? I don't know.
I mean, you have a story right there. You just got to – there's a story right there.
Yeah.
Right? You're right. You just got to figure out which avenue to take with it.
Or you could put the North Atlantic Championship on him. Would you guys be okay with that, or is that too?
Wayne? Nick Wayne. Sorry, that was funny by Chuck Taylor. He's like, Nick Wayne, come on. I've always enjoyed Chuck Taylor, man. I always have.
Yeah.
So you ever see some of his,
there's the shark.
You ever see some of his old videos, like matches, like where he goes to the crowd and he
a shark.
It's
the shark from Katy Perry's halftime show.
He literally had a
Hey, you guys know that Shark Boy's actually there tonight?
Hell yeah!
Oh no way!
Can I get a hell yeah for Shark Boy?
It could be him underneath that suit.
This is interesting.
That would be fun to watch.
Winner gets a shot at the TNT Championship at All Out. Chris Statlander against Marina Shafir.
Oh, your favorite there, Connor, Marina Shafir.
Well, at least
Lee's own favorite.
This is going to be
Lee's own favorite wrestler.
My
question is though, would you have her on the show?
Ooh.
Like, would you be interested in having her on the show?
Why not?
What's that?
Maria Shafir.
On what
the show?
All right, here we go.
I'm here.
I don't know.
2 rings.
No, that'd be awesome.
I mean, I'm open to anyone coming on here. Not discriminating against anyone. Of course, we all have our favorites and our not so favorites. And then there's tier low people.
I think
I
think hopefully, but yeah, she's with Chris Statlander, right? I think she'll be okay with Chris Statlander.
All right.
I'm
glad. Sorry, time for Blood and Guts.
Oh yeah, and only an hour.
Yes, sir.
Only an hour left. I love this match.
A whole hour.
They're giving it the whole hour. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I kind of wish the whole night was just Blood and Guts, like the whole night. But fans are probably
2 hours of Blood and Guts.
Match. But this is a big match, you know.
It feels like a pay-per-view night.
It does.
I'd like to see
it's a big fight feel.
Yeah, I got that right. I'm already prepared. I'm already prepared for a fight.
So, yeah.
But we're talking about Marina Shafir. I like that Chris Statlander has been in the title very regularly. Already 7 times, I believe, which is good. And it's not just the same. Not trying to slam on Jay, but Chris is actually wrestling and doing backstage interviews and doing both.
So
I'm just going to leave it as I'm glad Chris Statlander is doing more with the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think with also Chris, she can also bring up other women to her level. So maybe after Friday, we'll have a better taste our mouth about Maria Shafir. Because I've seen promise in her, but I think she needs she needs a gimmick.
A whole new
She needs a gimmick and a good story. So, you know what we'll do? How about this? Next week, Talking Elite, let's do wrestlers that need a gimmick change. And we will start off. Everybody that will be on next week has to do how they would book Maria Shafir. And then
I like it.
Yeah, so we'll have Maria Shafir, and then we'll have 4 other wrestlers that we have to book a character / gimmick change for.
I will say.
What do you guys think?
I love it.
I will say
Not a bad idea at all.
I like Vicky Guerrero. I always like Vicky Guerrero as a manager. I'm not going to go into her personal life because it's not involved with me, but I think
Vicky couldn't say her.
Stop saying like that.
I think Vicky not being with Marina and Nyla is going to actually benefit them too more. Maybe not, but we'll see.
She didn't have to beat Nyla Rose, Usually, Nyla Rose is the first person that Chris Statlander or that somebody has to go against after they win the women's championship.
Yeah, I'm glad we're at least not doing that. At least because I remember every week, once a new champion was crowned, Nyla Rose would immediately get a new title, get a title shot. So.
But I think his Nyla Rose could the David Goliath story, but she's the only sizable woman on that roster. It looks like a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there was actually that would have been a good match. Austin Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really hoping they was going to do Asian Kong and Austin Kong because I thought they was going to do it and they didn't do it.
Didn't Awesome Kong get pregnant, or does she just retire?
She did get pregnant at one point. She did, yeah.
That's what. No, she got let go of WWE though.
Yeah, I mean, she came to AEW, then she had a few matches, and then she went to into the Impact Hall of Fame. And I don't know what she did after AEW.
I think she just worked on Glow.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was on Glow or she just did the producing stuff like CM Punk did for the Stars show Heels. So I don't know. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think you guys can book Maria Shavir? Make her credible?
I'll try my best.
Connor, you are like one of the best fantasy bookers on this whole show.
I don't know. We'll see.
Dude,
I don't know.
I imagine we can work off the behind the scenes. I don't know.
I got a lot of time. Got rest of next week. Well, no, rest of this week, and then yeah.
So
got enough time now.
do you want to bring up? So what's the match card for ROH this weekend? Because I know Zach posted a comment about watching the ROH pay-per-view. So what's like any notable matches this week for Ring of Honor?
I know the world title is kind of it was supposed to be Claudio and Briscoe, but Briscoe's injured. I know there's gonna be a fatal 4-way match for the tag titles. Again,
that'll be cool.
I think Athena and Willow Nightingale maybe.
That would be a good match. I like Willow.
Yeah.
Is that a rematch though?
Yeah, they want to get each other 3 times. Well, yeah, 2 times in ROH, 1 time on Rampage. But Athena's won them all except the one on Rampage, so it kind of evened it up a little bit. So where Willow Nightingale really earned a shot to go for it because she beat. It's not on ROH, but she did beat Athena.
Dude, oh my gosh. Do you guys follow Bryan Danielson on Instagram?
Yeah.
Did you see his surgery photo? That looks nasty.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
So
here we go.
I love how Claudio's knee pads are the chain, like on the Blood and Guts cage.
I just noticed that.
I've seen Kyle O'Reilly's not going to be back till next year.
Oh, really?
That injury are terrible, man.
Yeah, he got a really, really bad injury.
So Kenny is starting the match off? So it's going to be Kenny and Claudio.
This is a dream match, Claudio and
this needs to be a singles match.
Heck yeah.
Well, Adam's surely getting a lot of love in the chat.
Oh my god.
I'm sure Adam appreciates it. But anyways, this is a dream match, King Omega and Claudio. It's not 1-on-1, but we are getting them the first 2 in there. So
before AEW and WWE, have they ever faced off against each other?
Don't believe so because
I don't think so.
Because they were different paths. You know, he was Japan and he was all.
I know Kenny was in ROH before he went to Japan too. So let me see.
I don't know. You never know. I never knew that Punk went against Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, that was in ROH, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? No, they did go up against each other.
Oh, they
Here
did.
we go.
yeah?
Here we go.
Listen to this one.
Here we go.
So that was where they first locked up.
Now we gotta wait 5 minutes.
And listen to this. There's another dream match. Now listen to this. Listen to this one. So you have it's at one of the ROH shows, but you had Claudio versus Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson.
What?
And now look at their
Hold
careers.
on. That is cool. Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that one.
So how many? So when does the next person come in, Connor?
Next person.
About 4 minutes? Or
Oh well, no.
It's like War Games rules.
Yeah, I think 35 minutes.
Or Lethal Lockdown if you look at
I
Impact
don't know if you just mean
Wrestling
like the next
TNA.
person coming on here or the next person.
I gotta tell you guys, I've been watching Lethal Lockdown all day, and now preparing for Blood and Guts.
We did that last year, didn't we? Before Blood and Guts, we did the War Games, War Games, and
Lethal Lockdown.
Lethal Lockdown, yes.
I did that last year. This time, this is Lethal Lockdown. I watched 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009.
When was the last Lethal Lockdown?
I don't know. I stopped watching TNA around 2013.
Old comment, but
it's been a while since the last Lethal Lockdown for sure.
Oh, actually, if it wasn't for the pandemic, Impact was going to have another Lethal Lockdown.
Really?
I don't know how they was going to do it. They announced the TNA one night only, like a reunion show, and then one of the matches was supposed to be Lethal Lockdown. But then COVID happened, and they didn't get.
Well, they did Ultimate X, right? If they could figure, they restructured Ultimate X. I think they could do it.
Yeah, they just did an Ultimate X match this past weekend at their pay-per-view.
I saw the very first women's Ultimate X match.
Yeah, that was the who won that? Chelsea Green.
It was Tasha Steelz.
I also bought the first ever Blood and Guts match on iTunes for $2.99.
But you can watch it for free, I believe, on YouTube. Or at least the highlights.
Well, they have one of those best of AEW's hardcore matches and all that on iTunes.
Oh, nice. So is it okay? That's cool.
So I can watch the Blood and Guts all over again. Well, the very first Blood and Guts.
I'm ready for, dude. I am ready for that streaming service. So I don't know about y'all, but I think they just need to change the ROH streaming service to just the AEW universe or something like that. Or
basically just rebrand it.
AEW will WWE might have an issue.
Like basically the thing, like the promotions, what the streaming service is AEW, but ROH is included.
The AEW Galaxy.
Which AEW owns Owen Hart matches, so they can put Owen Hart's, well, some from Japan, and some other ones. Like a lot of AEW owns a lot of content that people don't even know that they own.
Oh,
not
really?
Not just ROH. The Owen Hart matches that they've shown, they show some Owen Hart clips. They actually own some of that content now.
Oh shoot! I didn't know this. We're missing the G1 Climax.
It's going on right now.
It's going on right now. Yeah, it's going on. I mean, yeah.
Oh well, that's why Kevin Kelly wasn't there announcing on Saturday, because that's where he's at now doing announcing there.
Oh,
commentary. So you didn't hear him Saturday at Collision because he's been there.
This is a pretty big match for Collision. Not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. But for us and the comments, of course. Who do you guys think is going to win? The FTR, the current AEW Tag Team Champions, or the challengers, MJF and Adam Cole?
I really would love to see Adam Cole and MJF, but I think I don't know if that's the direction they're going to go, because there's so much more fun they could do if they split them. Or you could do like at one, because I don't know, especially with Wembley coming up, like it would just, I don't know.
Which not this Saturday, the next Saturday is the end of the month of July.
Oh, there we go. Next one for the Blackpool Combat Club.
We got like 4-5 weeks before All In, so I think MJF and Adam Cole is probably going to happen at All In. And Pac.
It's the bastard Pac.
Pac is officially back.
Just saying.
So
Pac always the next one in. Like I met Pac at All Out, and he talked with me and stuff, but he played that character like.
Well, he's a bastard. We expect. You played that story block in AEW, right? Where your character's gonna join the Death Triangle, and then they freaking, and it's because you said one thing wrong, they freaking attack you.
No, I'll tell you, do not join the Dark Order on there.
What? You can?
Well,
there's an option to. Yeah.
Well, I don't recommend it because you're gonna get. I'm not gonna say anything because I do.
So how do you get How do you get these other storylines? So you get the same block over and over again.
You use different characters.
There's one I played as MJF, and I won every single match, and I beat the EVPs of AEW. I beat up.
How did you get these matches? Because Like, I don't get the bigger storylines. I get like, oh, we stole your freaking suitcase at the airport. Block.
Oh, I get
think it's the luck of the draw. Like whoever you decide to play with,
God
it
damn
kind
it.
of does a different story.
Because
with
I've
it,
just been trying to level up. I have 2 characters I've created and I put through it. So maybe I don't know if that's why or not.
I know MJ. Well, I think heels you can go against the elite, like the EVPs, and
Yeah.
I think that's actually the one where you can unlock Paul White.
Because you can do that. I know I've tried, and there's no way I can beat Paul White in 3 minutes.
There's actually a hack to do that.
There is?
Yes, there is.
Yes.
No,
There's like 2 different ways to do it. Like the easiest way would be just to get him outside the ring, beat him up for a little bit, and then run inside the ring before the count of 10, and you win by a count out, and you'll get him.
That's a good idea. I didn't think about that because
like
I can't lift him up.
Yeah, there's 2 ways. Like you can. There's one where you have to beat him in like 3 minutes or something. And there's another one where you have to go against. Well, I was Sammy, and my tag partner was Malachi. Weird duo, but and they went against Paul White and Sting.
Embrace the hate, Sammy.
Oh god, that was impossible. It's
impossible. There's a storyline right there. It makes Sammy Guevara a single star. You can do an embrace the hate storyline or embrace the darkness, Sammy. Could you imagine Sammy joining up with the House of Black, coming out full on black suit, and then just do like the Bryan Danielson thing, like where he just sheds the skin?
Dark Sammy.
Dark Sammy.
That'd be sweet.
See, Tony, we got good bookers right here. Give us a call. We'll get you good.
Yeah. And then fantasy match, Dark Sammy versus Dirty Dominic.
Dirty Dominic.
Dirty Dom.
Wait, no, that's not fair because Dominic actually has done time.
Oh, there we go.
He's been in the joint.
He was in there for
This is a good blood and guts match, huh, guys? Yeah.
Now before, I think the only one who will remember this is Mr. Jacobs and Adam, Mr. Jacobs and Chris. You remember when we first started on here and everyone was liking Chris, like actually liking him?
Oh yeah, he was catching all the ladies that night.
I think it's turned over to.
He is a stud.
Adam.
Chris is a stud.
And Chris is irresistible to the ladies. I mean, we have to admit that.
Dude, Chris is like so jacked. Like, dude, Chris is like a freaking hardcore wrestler.
Well, technically, I'm just ready to go to war, and now I'm already in war right now.
So you know what? So if MJF ever makes Memphis territory, better watch out, MJF, because Chris has got a light tube with your name on it.
More like how about a shovel?
But shovels are kind of overrated. Like, dude, get unique. Do what I've seen like a lot of wrestlers been doing lately. Just do like the freaking kebab skewers.
How about a snow shovel then?
That looks beautiful.
Hangman's got pretty cool tights on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hangman Page is in the cage.
It's so weird. Yeah, he's got the chaps.
Hangman Page is in the cage. But there's no Christian Cage or Brian Cage. There's no special guest referee with Diamond Dallas Page.
Right.
And this event is not
on up with like his stripes.
Like this match should be on Rampage. I mean, come on. You got Hangman Page. You're gonna have to have Brian Cage and Nick Gage and.
Oh, dude, Nick Gage would easily win that match. He'd just.
I know Nick Gage can be a wild MFer. I'll tell you that.
I don't think he'll ever be allowed on AEW TV after.
Especially with that pizza cutter.
Yeah.
The pizza.
What? I still can't believe dude, Domino's has no. Is it Domino's or Papa John's?
There's one of them.
Domino's.
There's Domino's.
Domino's has no sense of humor or sense of taste.
Oh, that was good.
No.
When you pull out that pizza cutter, I was thinking, you know what sounds really good right now? A thin crust pizza from Domino's.
All right. Oh, I know.
Somebody in the control booth.
I know a perfect opponent for Claudio.
They knew what they were doing.
I know a perfect opponent for Claudio for this ROH pay-per-view coming up. It's on ROH. It'd be wild. Put Nick Gage in there with Claudio. That'd be something very different. Very, very.
Now that I like.
I still want to see Nick Gage versus Eddie Kingston.
That would be something because they're both hardcore wrestlers.
They're both real. That's the thing. They're wrestling's still real to them.
This is the first time since All Out 2020 that we've seen Hangman and Kenny team up.
I want to see this again. I want to see
I
them
love
actually
them.
team up again.
I love them as tag champions. I
They
love
were
them.
great
Hmm.
as tag champs.
If it wasn't for the pandemic, they probably would have had a few more matches, but their run was really, really, really good.
Yeah, I think it was FTR that won those titles from them, wasn't it?
Yeah, All Out 2020.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
There you go. That was a good story too. That was not a good tag team story FTR was in.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Ooh, it's gotta hurt.
Hey, what are you gonna? No.
that was a wicked googly.
Right into this. I'm just ready to see. So, who do you think is going to take the big bump off the cage tonight?
Sammy.
You have to be Sammy.
Yuta.
Yuta.
That's
Yuta.
the first name I thought.
You know,
Here comes Mox.
What if it's? I think it's gonna be Kenny. I think Takeshita is gonna get the win.
Really?
I think and also I have two predictions. They're two big bold predictions. I think Takeshita is going to be the one that submits or surrenders Kenny Omega, and he's going to throw him off the cage, right? The other big prediction I have is it's going to be, I think, what's his name that's going to be in it from Japan as well?
Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, Ibushi. I think Ibushi's going to turn heel on Kenny Omega. I think he's going to join up with Callis and Takeshita, forming like the.
I said Sammy. I said Sammy while ago. I meant to say Mox.
You get a screwdriver in there?
Fork.
It looks like a wrench.
Oh, it's a fork. Yeah,
it's a fork.
What's the percentage?
Is it a fork? What is he, Abdullah the Butcher?
Yeah, he's paying homage to Abdullah the Butcher.
Yep, what is the percentage? A fork, all right. You're right. It is a fork.
Did you guys see the
right
one like grappling
right in the guts?
Oh man!
What do you guys think the percentage is that Moxley bleeds in this match?
Oh, dude,
it just depends on what time he bleeds in it.
But what if he doesn't bleed? Like that's
dude, he doesn't bleed. That would be the surprise of the night.
I mean, that's what I'm actually predicting. I said Sammy a while ago, but I was talking about Mox. That's what I'm thinking is going to go off the top.
Normally Sammy.
I can see that.
Okay, I want to show this one comment, but well, not that one, but who do you guys think MJF should face at All In and All Out? Who would you guys like to see MJF face All In and All Out? Who do you guys think Christopher should face? I think Christopher. Well, All In, I say MJF. Well, I think the world title will probably main event both shows, or they could do one show, the world title, and the other one. And All Out, I don't know, but I'm gonna say All In. MJF, Adam Cole. What do you guys think?
Is that glass?
That's a good choice.
Holy, that's
Beyonce.
Is that what I think it is?
Broken glass.
Yeah,
broken glass.
That's new.
You can't use that.
He just did. Mr. I am ready to go to war and starting to get a little squeamish over broken glass.
Claudia was just like, "Yep, that's glass."
Moxley 316. I just shoved glass in your ass.
Well, who?
What's your unbox? Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson.
Oh, it's Nick. Okay, nice. As well.
Hey, it's Brian.
He
doesn't have matching pants.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Okay, interesting, right? So Kenny's the only one that's not matching, right? What if there's a surprise with Kenny Omega? What if he's playing them?
Something is gonna happen.
I like it.
I don't know. Because think about it. I think Kenny's wearing blue and white, isn't he?
Yeah, like silver and blue.
Or
yeah.
no, yeah. Because I want to see because if he's having a different attire than the Bucks and.
Hassan Terrell, thanks for watching. How there's this is the main event.
Pretty much.
But really, I mean, Kenny hasn't really been known to dress like the Bucks, really.
Yeah,
that's a stunner.
Think about it. They're all everybody else is matching except for. See, normally it's like Kenny and the Bucks have something that they're matching together with some kind of color scheme.
Oh!
Oh man!
What? I can't see what happened.
Oh,
Oh, this is probably what's gonna happen. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh!
Oh no! Oh, here we
Oh.
go.
Powerbomb?
Oh, and it's in his back.
Damn.
Maybe,
Oh man! Oh man!
Yes!
Oh!
Oh!
That
oh,
man!
come on.
Oh, dang it. Oh,
He's got a
man.
back
That's
problem,
going to cut his
man.
chest open.
Oh!
That's going to cut his
Oh,
chest
my
open.
God.
Good
Oh,
God!
you sick,
Jesus Christ!
sick
That hurt my
workers.
back looking
Well, to
at it.
answer your
Right.
question, Michael, I think I would
Listen
go
to you
with,
for a night. I can't say it, but man.
I can't wrestle the beast.
It's a human
I
being.
can't wrestle the golden beast.
My God! My God! My God! He killed him!
But still, oh my
Oh.
God!
The humanity.
What could be next? Thumbtacks?
He's got kids.
He's got kids!
He's got a family.
He's got family.
Oh,
Eddie's gonna be mad at Moxley.
I love being on this show.
He ain't getting laid.
hey, maybe
My God.
My God!
No, it's not my God.
Yeah,
It's
he's
my
dead.
God.
My God.
It's
Who's
B-A-H. My God.
maybe
No, I
Kenny
feel
Who's
Omega,
that?
brings up a
Who's
good
that?
point.
maybe Kenny Omega is matching Kota Ibushi tonight instead of the Young Bucks.
That'd be interesting too. So
Yeah.
We haven't seen Kota Ibushi yet. I bet he's the last person from the elite side to come
he's
out.
got to be last person.
Who are you next?
Here comes Wheeler
it's
Yuta
gonna-
with a
yeah,
chair.
I think
It
the
looks like
last
a
two,
metal
it's gotta
one,
be,
too.
yeah.
Very metal.
He's got to be, him and Takeshita have to be last two.
I want to show this comment, but I'm going to show it. But
Just show it. It's not a big deal. It's not
well,
Your
just
discretion is
the
advised.
well, it's a good comment. But the two best feuds in AEW history was Hangman and the Elite, and Punk and MJF. I agree.
I agree, Poop. But
Let's see. I'm trying to- what else you could throw in there that's been great.
Puck and MJF for sure.
Yeah.
Cody and
that's a
MJF
good
was good too. That was one of my other
That was good.
favorites. Because that whole build up from Cody and Jericho to
Oh,
then
God.
Cody and MJF was great.
I know.
We also had, you know what? This is another one that's, I think, another great one. But I really digged Moxley and Punk before Punk got hurt.
Yeah,
Look at out.
that was really good.
Yeah, last.
Kenny, and of course, I still think for person, I think Kenny and Hangman are probably is my favorite story that AEW's already done.
What about you, Zach? What do you think?
I was trying. I'm a huge tag team mark, so I was trying to think of like. I really liked during the pandemic. It's probably not one of the best feuds, but Proud and Powerful versus Best Friends.
Yes.
When they did that parking lot match.
That was brutal.
Like that parking lot match is probably one of the best parking match. Not probably the best, but one of the best.
No, I would say it's the best parking lot brawl, Connor.
I can't really
I think you're right.
Mhm.
I don't think of anyone else that's been better.
I mean, John Cena and was it John Cena and Eddie Guerrero? They had one.
I still think it's better than that one.
I can't really name many parking lot matches.
I mean, the other one I can think of. I'm sorry. Go
Go
ahead, Adam.
ahead. All right. No, go ahead. You had another one.
I was thinking like old school, the outlaw, the New Age Outlaws versus Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie.
yeah.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, that was fun.
I was gonna say on Zach on tag team. I loved the feud with Young Bucks and Lucha Bros. I think that was such
That
a
was
good
pretty
tag
good.
team
Yes.
feud that culminated in probably one of the best tag team steel cage matches I've ever seen.
I got
Oh,
an
for
underrated
sure.
one for you guys. So back to the pandemic era, when we had this is one that I watched back, but Darby and Sting
You mean
versus
you mean
Starks and Cage
Sting?
in that
Mm.
that factory brawl or what was it? What was it called again?
Oh yeah,
It was
that was surprisingly good.
I can't remember what that was called.
But I thought it was probably one
Warehouse?
of the best cinematic matches that they've had. Just the visual of like Darby riding on the back of Sting's truck and having Sting turn on Darby's music, like that
Ooh.
gave me chills.
Fans are
That was good.
those fans are not having it with the Young Bucks. You see,
Well, the thing is, it depends on where you go. Because think about it, there's places like it's very kind of split. I've seen 50-50.
Well,
Either they love the Young Bucks, or they hate, or they hate CM Punk, or they hate the Young Bucks and love CM Punk, just depending on where they're at.
Well,
Oh, damn!
Like
Jesus,
that fan, let it be known that the Young Bucks are number one in their heart. Yeah.
Canada did not like CM Punk.
Oh no,
they hated him.
Like the only place that he got cheered was Regina. I'm saying it right.
Oh, yeah,
he got
that's
cheered
right.
pretty good there. It was funny in Calgary. Like when he first came out, it was split, but then towards the end they just started booing him. Like it didn't make any sense. Like first he was cheering.
He was almost as hated as Shawn Michaels as in Canada.
Yeah, because there was this one fan that it was the same fan. At the beginning of the show, he was cheering CM Punk. And in the end, that same fan was booing CM Punk.
Well, then CM Punk did his job right. If CM Punk can make Punk fans hate him, you know Punk's doing his job right.
Which he said it. Love me, hate me.
Man, I love this war. I love this war.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He just wants that energy.
I thought there'd be a lot more like weapons and different crazy stuff.
You'll get there. We still got less than like.
Oh, we still have 30 minutes.
Yeah,
we still have 30 minutes.
But
plenty of time for more blood to flow.
Poop butt. Yep. My favorite, I will agree. Adam Page and Elite was one of the best feuds when AEW first started because that really began day one of AEW. That feud. And Punk and him, to me, Punk and MJF is the best they've ever done in the entire company.
Yeah.
But besides that one, Elite and Adam Page is good. I really liked Cody and Malachi. That was
good.
Really good.
Cody was such a hit. That's where people were really mad at Cody and calling him. Like that's why they started turning on him big time. Was the whole taking his boot off in the ring, pretending like he's gonna retire, and I'm like,
all right, I got breaking news, guys. Jon Moxley is officially bleeding.
All right.
Oh, that's no surprise.
About time. Gosh.
What took him so long?
There we go. Last member of the BCC.
That is Batista, right?
You know what? Moxley's probably the most chillest dude. One of the other chillest dudes I met. Got a picture with.
Really?
Oh, this is cool that they got the Blackpool comic book coming out from the. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well,
that is cool. Yeah.
Shtick, you know?
Oh, he tripped. Did he trip?
It looks like he did.
He tripped.
Did I miss something? I didn't see Takeshi trip yet. Oh, there it is.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I like to think that a fan tripped him.
You know what the thing is? It could have been a fan.
Hey, you never know.
I mean, it wasn't as good as Titus, but.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, nothing can beat
wire.
Titus worldwide.
Double suplex.
Hoorah! Hoorah! Hoorah!
That was a good double suplex.
Dude, that was the best like Titus moment ever.
Uh-oh.
It's the only like Titus O'Neil moment I remember. Sadly,
it's crazy. Now we call it a Titus O'Neil moment. Now it's not called falling down or making a botch. It's called a Titus O'Neil moment.
Oh, I just pulled a TO.
Yes.
He went under the ring. I'll never forget that.
Lane,
underneath the ring.
Oh my god!
Cleared
Oh my god!
Lane, you want weapons? Well,
oh God! What is that thing?
What?
I think I know.
I don't know.
What is that?
Oh, he's got it.
It's a bed of nails.
All right, everyone.
Dude, have you guys ever laid on a bed of nails?
Ladies and
Like,
gentlemen,
dude, if they can,
put your women in the
show
shoulders
the
of
bed
bed
on
early.
it, look at the marks of the nails, but dude, it will not be painful at all.
I don't know how to say this, but put your women in children to bed early.
It's a lot different if you get slammed into it.
See, yes. Fans, you get a science lesson when you tune in.
You get a science lesson when you come on down.
You know, in some cultures, the bed of nail is for acupuncture on your back.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hear it like drains out the bad spirits.
Yeah.
Whoa! Wow!
Oh my god!
Lay flat on it. It's not really that much damage, but if you're slammed into it, different story.
Ah, you sick.
Oh!
Oh, that hit his arm.
Oh,
Arm. I don't think that was supposed to fall like that.
oh,
All right.
geez.
Anyone
Oh.
who got children nearby, put your
Oh, my
his
God.
arms.
again.
No, thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
gosh.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no,
gosh.
no!
They're not done with it, I don't think.
Ah,
No,
yeah.
no, no. Oh,
They're
No
not done with it.
God.
We'll have 20.
He's not
yeah,
done.
there's
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
He's
Marcus.
smiling.
That's sick.
Oh,
Good Lord,
He's
good Lord,
smiling.
he's dead.
What a
that
sick
can't be
movie.
comfortable.
And
Uh-oh.
we're down to the final 8
Last but not
seconds.
least.
Oh my
Oh, the crowd's
gosh.
getting wild. They already know who's coming.
Oh, man.
It's
Here we go.
Ibushi.
I love some real deal nails.
Here
I
we
don't
go,
want fake
guys.
nails.
It's my best friend. He just slammed in the
Making
nails.
his AEW debut.
What if it's not Kota and Shark Boy?
A Shark Boy. Dude,
Oh,
you know,
they're
I don't know if
Right,
the
wait,
fans
wait,
would burn the
losing.
place to the ground, maybe.
That crowd would
Let's
probably
go.
have a riot. Probably.
No, I'm embarrassed to say this, guys, but I'm going to be transparent. I've never seen him in a match before.
Wow.
He's good.
Oh,
He's
really?
awesome, dude. You are in for a
Yeah.
treat.
Zach,
Check
I
out
need
the
to
Golden
catch up.
Lovers.
I was saying, go check out, like Mr. Jacob was saying, go check out like a highlight reel of the Golden Lovers. It's probably one of the, it was probably one of the most like, besides, probably most like best friends wise, but they also
Mhm.
made it more criticisms towards like, not criticisms, but having more, I guess, a positive outlook on potentially two gay lovers in a way. It's
Oh,
very well.
nice.
It's very well done.
And it's a story that's ongoing, so it's still going.
Yeah.
As you can see.
I haven't really seen many.
Because didn't he do the before? Didn't he do All In before AEW?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, because it was him and the Bucks versus Phoenix, Rey Mysterio. Who teamed with them?
Oh,
I
wow.
will say, the first time I ever seen Kota Ibushi was in WWE when he did the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't win it, but a lot of people in WWE were pulling for him to win it
I
all.
think the first time I heard about him was whenever he was with Kenny and they had that whole Golden Lover story going.
Jeez.
Yeah, you're in for
Man, I love
a
this.
treat here, Zach, because Ibushi's got like kickboxing background, so he like uses heavy strikes in his matches. It's awesome.
Oh.
Dude,
So it's
has he
like
gone
strong
against
style
Speedball?
on steroids.
Yeah, like
Very
strong
much
style.
strong
Yeah.
Very much. Yeah.
I want to see
Cool.
Mike Speedball Bailey come over and have a couple matches in AEW.
That's a thought.
Because have you guys watched any of Mike Speedball Bailey's matches? Like he's another incredible talent, especially in Canada. Like he was also from Canada too, but very, very, very great.
No.
Oh my gosh!
Oh boy!
Oh.
Yeah.
Moxley hits the bed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, gosh.
That cannot be comfortable. Please.
This is why
Oh
I
my
love
gosh!
Oh!
Oh, he does a moonsault on him. That was dope.
Wow.
Hope he didn't freaking hurt his wrist.
Yeah, I need to catch up on my New Japan.
I'm gonna have to start watching matches from the G1 because they'll post like 3 matches on their YouTube page from the G1 Climax.
Oh, okay.
I want to get back. I want Japan to get back to where it was when during like the 2012 to like 17 era.
AEW kind of ended that.
Yeah, even WWE kind of started it too with NXT. Think about it. Think about it. You had two. Think about it. You had Finn Balor that went to NXT. Shinsuke Nakamura that went to NXT. You had the club. Gallows and Anderson go to the main roster. Styles went to the main roster.
I feel like Styles was the big one.
Yeah, and I'm surprised he never did time in NXT because think about it. Could you imagine the matches he could have had with because he had a great match with Balor, but could you imagine Styles versus Adam Cole?
I feel like at that time,
goodness.
That would be dope.
Adam Cole came in.
It's a shame we never got that match when AJ came over to WWE in 2016.
Because he was just too good for NXT, but they could have had him go over there a few times, occasionally, because lots of guys
he wasn't too good, but you needed like those stars like Balor and Joe to really make it credible at the start. To kind of transition away from not only had Reigns and Ambrose and all them, but once they started getting like basically ROH 2.0.
Yeah.
And you think about it. Then they brought over a whole bunch of new talent that if you look at Bailey, look at how much she's came, Sasha Banks,
Yeah.
But then you also had like guys like Johnny Gargano.
AJ Styles would have been good in that era of NXT, but like it is still considered developmental.
And then this comment. So it wouldn't be like a full-time thing, Ariana. Sarah put it. She doesn't know about Bailey coming over to AEW. AEW has over 200 plus people. Maybe for like a match or two, like I wouldn't sign him unless like you had like an actual spot for him. But like a match or two, like especially against like Aleister Black or Buddy Matthews, like somebody that knows how to strike hard, hit hard. I think he would be. I think it'd be a fun, quick, like have him come in, have him a couple matches, and then a cup of tea, or a cup of coffee, depending on what you fancy.
Moxley looks horrible.
He looks so beat up.
Yeah.
Look who's going up first. Yuta's going up first.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
I told you Yuta might be the one that takes the fall.
What are they going to dive
that one? He hasn't failed yet.
What is he going to dive on? A fan? I don't really have anything.
Probably gonna have a
you're right. There's no like crash pad or anything.
I mean, they did it in ECW. Yeah. I mean, it's very risky, but fans are right there. I mean, maybe
the table. You got.
He's been good, right?
Where would the crash pad go if they would to do that?
I mean, I guess that table.
Spin.
I guess the table by the time area. I mean, I guess you could do that. But.
So it's going to be Hangman and Yuta up top, it looks like? Or is that...
No, that's Jackson.
That's
I think that's
Matt.
Well, of course Jackson's going up.
ECW did stuff like this. Maybe it's time to throw someone...
Well, that's why freaking, Mr. New Jack decided to get high before he could get high.
Didn't he go blind after that?
We do not recommend doing drugs on the AZ podcast. It is a quote exactly from New Jack.
We do not condone it.
Go watch Dark Side of the Ring. He talks all about his pharmaceuticals. That's who we need to do a spotlight on. We need to do like a spotlight on New Jack eventually.
Oh heck yeah!
That's gonna be like a 3-parter.
It's like didn't we on the?
I found a shoot interview with him and
what?
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Whoa!
No way! No way!
Yeah, way too close to that edge. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
They're not going to fall outside of the ring. They're going to fall through the top of the cage in then.
That would be
I mean, that would be a first for Blood and Guts.
I mean, you got padding.
So Davis
somewhat.
asked, is AEW doing a spring cleaning?
Technically,
I don't necessarily say they're doing a spring cleaning. I think they just let some of the wrestlers' contracts lapse, and then
there's a few of them.
They're not being used. Like look, poor Brian Pillman. That's one that. That one, it's the same thing that happens like with, looking at Shelton Benjamin or Matt Cardona when he was Zack Ryder. Unfortunately, that's the hard part about the wrestling business is even on even like with shows like WWE, Impact, AEW. We had a huge debate about this in our Facebook group a couple days ago.
I kind of see what's happening. Matt Jackson's going to open up the top of the cage and come in.
Of course he's going to. Is he going to fly in?
I mean, he might.
Well,
is he going to
climb down? But Matt's still up top, so he might fly. He might come through the top somehow.
So, I saw something really cool on eBay the other day, and it's going for $10,000.
Shoot.
It's not Mandy Rose's gear. This one is Macho Man Randy Savage's gear from Spider-Man when he was it Bonesaw?
Bonesaw, yeah.
Yeah, so they have that going for over $10,000 right now.
Wow.
Jeez.
So sorry to interrupt. I did notice a few seconds ago they just had a little advertisement for giving blood during the blood and guts match.
I didn't notice that.
That's awesome.
What's he writing down? Is that?
I'm telling you, they know what they're doing, man.
He just threw text down there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's a different way. I have not seen that.
Just rain down thumbtacks.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Tax and more tax.
Super cool.
Look at Takeshita. Dude, Takeshita is selling the crap out of this of that move.
All right, we'll get it.
Super kick party. I don't care who you are. Okay, super kicks from both the Bucks, the Usos, and Dolph Ziggler are just as fun and as amazing as Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin Music.
I agree.
Now, Connor would probably love the move if CM Punk did it.
Super kick. Never really done it.
Actually, to be honest with you, though, if Punk is going to beat the Elite with the move, I would like Punk to do a super kick to win. Or a super kick and then do the GTS.
Yeah.
Talk about a big FU.
Well, for me, that's
major insult to injury.
It's probably Shawn Michaels. Because when he did it, it was an actual finish. He won the match with them, but you also got like some matches. There needs to be some believability in matches, but you also need a little bit of to get fans into matches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You need that fair minimum of.
I think maybe that's why I love the independent style. That's why I gravitate towards the Bucks more than FTR, just because of that. Because I'm very entertained, and I can see a story with the spots, but that's just me personally.
Because as they always say, fans don't come to see matches; they come to see storylines.
Right.
But you also have the whole buffet of AEW though that has stories to spot monkeys.
Well, that's maybe why they don't draw as much.
No, to be honest, we need to have this debate, actually, a civil debate. I think it just comes down to fans are happy that Triple H is back in charge, or was in charge, or supposed to be in charge, so they're going to gravitate towards that because they think that it's going to be NXT again.
Cool. I will say, do you guys know what the most viewed segment in WWE history is?
This is your life.
Something with Stone Cold. Yes.
Yeah, the Rock and This Is Your Life, most viewed, and it was a story. Over 10 million views for that one.
What's the biggest one? Is it the MJF pipe bomb that's the biggest one right now? Mr. Statman, you have the whole spreadsheet on it, don't you?
It could possibly be the what was the Ghostbusters?
The Halloween episode where they did where Hangman removed the
Hangman was
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I believe it was that.
Dude, that popped up on Facebook the other day. Have you gone back and watched that? The genius behind that segment was great.
I could be wrong, but I feel like it was that one.
I don't know. I still think it has when you do either Sting, because I think maybe Sting's return, his coming in, or I really think the MJF pipe bomb.
Yeah, I know that segment with the Ghostbusters, that was one of the top. That episode, every segment drew over 1 million. But I think they had 1.900, almost to 2 million views for that match. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's quite impressive. That's really impressive.
I feel like that match was.
I just think, if you also think about it too, I think some fans just, once you had all the issues with the Elite and CM Punk, I think that drove a lot of people away. And they started looking at the criticisms from Jim Cornette and those kind of people as word, and just kind of hate watch.
But there is, that's what I like about Collision. It's more than just wrestling based. They're giving the other audience something that they like, because I seen it on a news article. Dynamite is still a good show, but it's more matches than stories. I mean, of course, you got some stories like MJF and Adam Cole and maybe a few others, but Collision, Uh,
I think I'm just biased, but
kind of like
I just see two of the same show.
FTR and Jay White and Juice.
I just see 4 hours of good wrestling. That's all I see. Like, not just, like, I know where you're coming from.
I just like
I
story.
get where you're coming from, but
I like story.
you got 4 good hours of show and programming.
Well, that's
Yeah, for sure.
Dynamite. I mean, Dynamite's still good.
I really think, to be honest with you, if I could pinpoint it, I think really it was the CM Punk Brawl Out and Elite Brawl Out. I really think that's kind of what. I think that's what started the shift and put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. No matter if you're on Punk or the Elite side, like that really affected a lot of people, especially with CM Punk. Anything you mess with CM Punk, look at WWE too. Look how many viewers lost because of CM Punk.
Yeah.
I mean, the product did change. Though when CM Punk got injured that first time, the product kind of. I mean, Dynamite isn't like it was 20 MJF and Punk era. Dynamite isn't on that level anymore. But Dynamite is still good.
I really think of being a party.
It's just younger stars aren't getting injured like on Collision. We've already gotten Ricky Starks, Hobbs. Yeah, Ricky Starks is the main one.
That's a younger stars. So we're gonna debate this real quick, right? So younger stars. Ooh. So of course Brian Pillman, unfortunately, is no longer there.
What?
Oh, not anymore.
Oh my gosh! Holy moly!
Oh my gosh, Pac!
What?
He did that better than Jeff Hardy.
That was a match.
Yeah,
that was a move of the. That was cool.
Yeah, no, for sure, Connor. That was.
It'd have been cool
if he would have,
like his finisher, the backflip. It'd have been cool if he would have, like he swung on, then he, his finisher.
Oh,
right?
He did it.
Yeah, he would have swung like a monkey, kind of, and then
kind that would have been pretty badass, though.
Oh. Spot monkey junkie.
Spot monkey junkie.
I mean, that random hair tie in the ring. Squirrel. Sorry.
Oh, Moxley's back.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Connor, right? So we know pretty much Brian Pillman's gone. We know there's a couple other like younger talent that are no longer being showcased or have been shifted aside, like Dark Order. Really, I think there's still a few. I think Starks is still going strong. Of course, your pillars are going to go strong. MJF, of course, is the world champion, if you want to technically call him.
The younger stars are. I feel like on Collision, they're getting that opportunity now. Like they're getting that rub, I guess you'd say. Like they're getting that the extra push. Like Willow Nightingale, she's been pretty hot here recently. She won the Owen Hart.
She's been doing good.
But Ricky Starks is the big one. For Collision,
I would say him and Chris Statlander.
Yeah, Chris Statlander.
She's been pushed hard and strong.
Which
I'm just trying to think who else we could.
Which Dynamite is. I'm not gonna say that. Like I feel like I can watch Dynamite rather than WWE. Like Dynamite is
for sure.
Dynamite is a watchable product. I can't sit through and watch Raw.
I think I think like I said, I think that's the with WWE. It's like it's too much soap opera. I think that's why you're gravitating towards more Collision because it's got you have the stories like you were mentioning. And then you have the good wrestling.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm just
I've
biased.
off watching Raw before, so I
don't know. Like I like with WWE. Sometimes our stories are good, and sometimes
the only good story is the Bloodline, and then what are Cody's doing? That's the only things that fans are paying attention to. Maybe anything like I say, anything with the Bloodline with like Sammy and Kevin. But even then, that story is kind of starting to salty out or sizzle.
Run its course.
That was a flashback right there. Pac didn't do it. He didn't do it the same way, but All Out 2019 when Kenny Omega had him in One Winged Angel, and then Pac transitioned it into the submission hold. Yeah. Everyone's in a submission hold right now except Claudio.
Oh, here we go.
Well, now everyone.
Whoa!
There we go.
So
this is cool.
So the swing's technically a submission hold now, because people's tap. Everyone's in a submission hold. Wow.
Swing because Because you can tap out to because Jericho tap out to the swing?
Did.
Yeah,
he's
because
the only person that ever tapped out.
Mm-hmm.
The ring that Claudio and one of the Young Bucks are in, that ring's covered in tacks and glass, and I wouldn't want to go on that side.
Yeah.
I mean, the other one's got some too, but
I think the other one that was pretty. I think the other cage match that was pretty bad. I still think Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. I think that's the other bloody match that.
Yeah,
I think that was
did get
worse than
pretty
their Lights
gruesome.
Out match.
Yeah.
ooh.
Oh, I need this
Claudio.
match.
Oh,
I need this match.
What a face off, man. It's pretty cool.
Golly, look at Moxley's
Oh.
face.
Moxley knows how
yeah,
to
he just
do
got
blood
kicked in
going.
the teeth.
Whoa.
Jesus, guys.
That was a
This
kick
is-
right there, man.
Mm-hmm. Ibushi.
Moxley looks. He looks
Jeez.
Moxley's starting to look like Nick Gage. Damn.
He looks beat
You
the
can't
hell
wait
up, man.
that ain't normal. Like I seen him bleed, but
He just kissed Kenny Omega.
Wait a second, no, what's that on the camera? Is that blood?
Yeah, that's blood.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
gross.
Moxley kissed it. Oh,
That's hilarious.
This is kind of cut down to the wire. Can we, Connor? Are they able to go
No.
overtime tonight?
uh-oh.
which I remember at one time they got to go over 15 minutes and they only used 2 minutes. But if any time is the time to go 15 minutes, I think tonight will be the night to go over. 15.
Oh, so this could be
Yeah.
what's going on.
Is this going to be this week?
Hmm.
Are we?
So,
Oh,
they're
he's
gonna
gonna
turn
turn
on Pac.
He's gonna-
This is
We have
where-
to lim-
This is okay. I wasn't expecting them to turn on Pac.
He flipped all of them off. Well,
Oh.
he's out. They're going to turn on him, or is he going to leave?
They screw you guys.
He's just gonna leave.
Hey, you guys, I'm going home.
Oh, where's he
I'm going
He's
under the
going
ring.
ring. Where's he going? Under the ring? He's going to hide? I don't think Hornswoggle
Oh
down
no, the
there.
screwdriver. Maybe he'll grab a
Oh, he
screwdriver.
brought that back.
Oh,
What is
I didn't think
he
about the
doing?
screwdriver.
I was
Good
about to
point. I
say-
didn't think about that.
I was about to say because
It's a
Hornswoggle
crutch?
was
Oh,
What
not
is
he's
that?
got bolt cutters.
Oh, boat curse. He's
Oh,
out
they're
of there.
bolt
He's
cutters.
serious.
Yeah, he's out of there.
Damn. Yeah, that's going to be your. That's
He's like,
Pac and Claudio's.
he's like, I don't need this aggravation.
That's got to be the championship match. You got them high and dry. Oh, that was good.
So
I mean, what allegiance does it have to them anyway? I mean, really, he doesn't really have.
He really
any
doesn't.
allegiance
No,
to
he
them.
just has heat with
Mhm.
Kenny Omega. That's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a little heat with John Moxley because they were the first draw in AEW.
Hmm.
Like,
True.
Draw.
So
But,
what is this going to set up? Do you guys think with Pac? Who's he going to fight with next?
I think Claudio.
Possibly, yeah.
I think that'll be the next.
That'd be
ROH
good.
pay- I think
That'd be
the next
good.
Yeah.
ROH pay per view, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Plant
Buckshot
those
lariat.
seeds.
Ooh, that was a good buckshot lariat. Oh, he's gonna do back to back. That's cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a sick one.
Oh,
I gotta be able to do that in AEW again.
Yes, please.
Oh, they brought back the finisher, Kenny Omega and Hangman. When they were a tag
Oh
team.
yeah. Yeah. That's
Buckshot.
right.
Oh,
that was beautiful.
the buckshot and the V trigger. Oh gosh, poor Yuta.
Done right, it's a work of art.
Is Yuta bleeding or not?
Amen.
No, I don't think so.
He's the only one not to bleed in this whole entire feud. Like
Ooh,
at the,
handcuffs.
at the
Well, he is a
NLT
very
arena.
good-looking man, you know.
Well, never
He's
mind.
like trying to get out of there.
Never mind. Never mind.
Sorry, that was bad.
Because he's bleeding now.
Well,
Yeah.
spoke too soon.
Yeah, I spoke too soon.
Wait, Takesha's leaving now? Damn, they're
No, I think Takeshita's going up.
I think he's getting something.
was he?
Oh, he's walking. He's walking.
He's done. He's
Ooh.
Oh, Don Callis is walking him out. Don Callis does not want him out there.
Is he gonna bring
Yeah,
out
Don
Chris
Callis
Jericho?
told them to leave.
What if they come back out and Chris Jericho's with them to suck another 50 men?
I was just thinking that, Connor.
I mean,
He
Oh.
is barking.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, Samson's not out.
oh, they've actually went over time limit. It's 9:01.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, anything goes.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, they're. Yeah. Oh,
Choke
no,
them the hell out.
sponsorships.
Come on. YouTube TV's acting
Wow.
at all times.
That was awesome.
That was that was pretty
Moxley is
badass.
pissed. He's like,
He ain't getting laid.
Who won the match?
the Elite.
The Elite.
My YouTube TV acted at the very last minute.
Ain't that some
They
shit?
choked out Yuta.
That was
All of them
crazy.
choked them out.
Yeah, I would probably surrender too if I had a freaking chain around my neck.
I
I mean, he had no choice. Hell, he's gonna pass out either way.
look Adam. I
Right.
really watching on Adam.
Dude, look at Moxley's face. Look at the defeat on Moxley.
Man,
That says it all. I thought they were going to go overtime tonight.
they're the golden lovers. There you go.
They went over.
An ongoing story.
They went over 2 minutes so far. I mean, BCC got left high and dry in that match.
Sorry, I can't
Mhm.
Pac was like, "I'm out."
I mean, if there's any time for William Regal, the time was now. Sad night for BCC.
So, you guys think the feud's over?
I hope so.
I think this is a good way
Yeah.
to end the feud.
I mean, this should be the bookend
I
of it.
want to get late tonight.
Like, there's no like, what other match can they do to?
I think now it's going to be like Death Triangle and BCC.
Maybe
I
Kenny.
mean,
That'd be
that would make sense. That would be the next since Pac
Yeah.
walked out on the BCC. So reform with Death Triangle.
because
That's the
Kenny
reason
and
why Don Callis is the coward.
I still think we're going to get Kenny and Nakeshita pretty soon. Because it
that's
kind of let
inevitable, I
like this
believe.
match kind of opened up new feuds. As Adam said with BCC and Death Triangle, that actually pretty interesting. That's never happened.
No. Because you could do BCC and Death Triangle. Then you also have Claudio Ibushi. You could do.
Yeah, I wonder if he's all elite. Kota Ibushi,
That's
I
what
don't
I was
know.
wondering too. I hope this isn't a one-off thing.
because I know we haven't never got a got Kota Ibushi as all elite.
Well, I mean, that's another thing is that I guess the reason I was reading that the reason he didn't show up last week was because he got lost in the airport.
I read that. I didn't know how true that was, but I read that.
Isn't he in the G1 though?
I don't think so.
Let's see. I had the
He
list.
might have been. I'm not sure.
I think he left New Japan, didn't he? Because I know there was a lot of heat of that. That's why he wasn't at Forbidden Door.
Okada, Naito,
Yeah, I think they did have he had heat with the
Tanahashi.
company, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not seeing him on the G1. But yeah, I'm not seeing his name on the G. I'm looking at all the lists right now. Yeah, he's not on the G1. Well, that was great. What do you guys think of it?
Oh, it was great.
dude.
I loved
Except
it. I
that
loved it. It
Bastard
was
Pack
great.
and Don Callis' men just cowered out. But I liked it.
I mean, but Peck really,
Yeah.
didn't. It wasn't like he had any, any kind of allegiance. Like I said, like it didn't really matter to him.
Mhm.
He just the only thing he wanted, the only thing that mattered to him was like he had a thing.
He just wanted Kenny to suffer.
Exactly. It
Mhm.
was all about Kenny.
All about
Yeah.
Kenny.
Kenny.
It's funny because
They
'cause
killed
if
Kenny.
this feud started out as just Hangman and Moxley.
Yeah.
They're evolved into 10 people, which is something.
I really hope this is the end.
But we had a
Me
really,
too.
I don't know where else they can go with it. Like, what other match can they have to? I
I mean, this has to be the end of it.
This has to be. I feel like they go their own separate stories now. You know,
they did this.
I mean,
they
because
did-
Mhm.
Adam Page still has some debts to settle with Dark Order. You know, so
Yeah.
I think Blackpool Combat Club moves along to deal with Pac for walking out on them, and then some tension with Takesh. Like, there's a lot of stories you can go with.
I wonder if
Wait and
Takeshita's
see.
going to have his own stable.
That's interesting.
Because think about it. I don't think Jericho's going to join up with him. But I think somebody's going to come in to face off against the JAS and destroy them.
Mm.
I think
I like it.
I think Jericho's going to say, heck no. he's going to turn the JS babyface, and then Takeshita is going to destroy the Jericho Appreciation Society from the bottom up. But who he gets, that's the thing, is who could you bring? Who would you bring somebody over to help him out, be a heater? Would you turn somebody heel on the roster? Would you have Lance Archer join up with them, be a heater, or Big
All
Bill?
the above would be badass.
To help Don Callis.
I think keep Don Callis. I think you need Don Callis, but I think you need to add.
Well, there's one person that Callis likes, but I don't know if it'd be a good person to bring or not. But
who?
Austin Aries. I mean,
that would be a hard sell, but he is hard to work with in any company. No, I don't think nobody would touch him anymore besides independent bookings.
I mean, a guy that Callis. I mean, that I can't think of any. Maybe there's other people that we don't know. Oh, I know one person, and Don Callis actually mentioned him. Kenny's first tag team partner, which I don't know if that would even matter because he's not really a known wrestler, but.
What's Kenny's first partner?
I don't even know who he was. He was on Rampage. He went against Takeshita.
To be honest, that's.
I don't know if anyone would care. I mean, he's probably a good wrestler, but I don't know if. Especially if you're going to have Chris Jericho go against.
I think you'd have to. I think you'd have to use some of the guys you have. So probably Archer would be a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe Big Bill Morrissey. I would change it back to W Morrissay. Yeah, I think Big Bill.
The only guy I can think of that besides Kenny is Austin Aries. But I really don't need anyone else to come in. I don't know. Maybe
I would just use guys that you got,
but you never know.
Has blood out for Jericho.
You never know what Don Callis is going to up his sleeve because.
True. Very true.
He could open a Pandora box of hell, well, we know.
Sucking the souls from puppies.
Sucking the souls.
There's a lot of comments there. I'm gonna. Yeah, the top. They are breaking it. Yeah, they're bringing. They definitely that was a death kiss.
Yeah.
Well, to squash that. Is there any? Is it in the open? Is there any heat with anyone or?
Like wrestling or the show? Because Connor and I just do it as a shtick.
I mean, people.
I think it means at the show.
Yeah, Connor and I just do it as a shtick.
Yeah, it's the entertainment.
Trust me, we're good friends. We when we see each other, we'll hug each other. And
I mean, this wrestling,
You can't 100% agree. And like I said, you got to have fun with it. That's the thing. Is Connor? Connor and I know how to push each other's buttons well.
If there was no disagreements, then
it'd be boring.
Yeah, that's why I love pro wrestling.
I like this comment.
Different opinions. It makes it all worthwhile.
We was telling us earlier. I think in short term, Dynamite is a good show for really good matches and few stories. Big time stories. And Collision is a show for compelling stories and big time matches. Yeah, I like Dynamite. Don't get me wrong. I like Collision a little bit more, but AEW as a whole, I watch regularly. I used to watch Dark every week. Because I like AEW.
At least we can all agree. At least we can watch most of AEW's programming every week and not get tired of it.
It is watchable. AEW is watchable.
For sure.
I think the only times really I fell asleep during Dynamite or Collision or Rampage was when I legitimately was sick.
No, yeah, that's a legitimate.
Yeah, because other than that, it's like you're glued to the TV where it's like, shit, 2 hours just went by?
In the final comment of the night. Christopher, can you wrestle? Do you have
No comment.
Me and Chris will. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ruin this, but me and Chris will be wrestling at his favorite Memphis show, and we're gonna be wrestling at the pay-per-view. It's gonna be 1-on-1 and a barbed wire, ring match.
Yeah, right.
I'm going up against the Deathmatch King, Christopher Downs.
with MJF on a pole.
All right.
No, MJF is going to accompany me to the ring, or he's going to be the special guest referee.
Look, okay, guys, look, I gotta go. My battery's about to die. So.
All right, man. Hey, loved your outfit tonight, bro. I can't wait to see what you do next year for it, because this year I think this one was your best one.
You killed it, man.
Oh yes. Well, in that case, I'll see y'all probably Saturday or next Wednesday. Bye.
Take care, bro.
Oh.
Peace.
Bye, Chris.
Take care, man.
See you,
You know what we
Chris.
should do next year? We need to do like a WCW night or ECW night. And we need to dress up as some of the characters. We do ECW, dude. Let's all dress up as the Dudleys.
That's actually a kind of fun idea.
Yeah, I love
Wow,
it.
that's interesting.
Ooh, Halloween
WCW, like-
episode.
I watched the Motor City Machine Gun. Yes, one of the matches, Motor City Machine Guns and FTR. All that was supposed to happen at. Well, it kind of happened to All Out last year, but not really. It was a 6-man tag.
Champion versus champion.
And one of the matches I wanted to see is the North reunite Josh Alexander and Ethan Page to go against Kenny and Hangman. And then I'm gonna show this comment because then like someone not old, but yeah, kind of 77 years old. We definitely appreciate you watching.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't know about our demographic, but I will acknowledge that part. I don't know about the other stuff.
I really just, I don't think we have a demographic. I think we just have people of all ages.
But thanks
We're
for
the
watching.
we're the real sports entertainment here.
Yes, I appreciate all of you guys watching, every single one of you. Yes, Ariana, even you. Thank you. I'm very flattered. Thank you.
We need to have the Heartbreak Adam shirts.
Anybody who's on my Facebook, all you guys see my profile picture, it's me using that pro wrestler skin from TikTok, and I love it. I was like, that's exactly what I want to look like. That's what that is? Yeah.
I don't like TikTok, but I might download it just to do that.
Yeah, it was really cool. I was like, this actually works.
Yeah, that was much it for Dynamite tonight. But just to, there's no.
Yeah, no. Connor and I we'll probably get off. We'll probably message each other for about 2 hours straight about different ideas for the show. We don't hate each other. Like I said, it's just a fun shtick. Ever since that one night I flipped out on him over CM Punk.
I don't even remember what happened that night. I just
we need to not trying to spoil what's coming up, but we're working on like a dark side of the All Elite Zone, and we're going to do. We're talking about doing like a video package beforehand with some of like the inside heat jokes between me and Connor, or Chris and MJF.
Yeah, what am I like? What are they called? Like what are the videos called? Huh?
Shoot interview.
Well, kind of like that, but like, what are the videos like? A whole like a compilation or like a video?
Oh, compilation.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like them all being Chris, like all his outrage.
Oh, dude.
There's a lot of them.
Pretty good.
Well, we need a new video package for the show anyway. So
speaking of that, I guess it's safe. Well, here lately we've been announcing stuff on here first. AEZ Canada will officially be debuting not this Saturday, but next Saturday. It's July 29th. That's the day it will be debuting. Not at nighttime during Collision. It will be during the day for AEZ Canada. So that's the date for AEZ Canada to debut.
So our friends at North will be doing a Saturday show?
Yeah. Then there will be well, there is a new there's a lot of new stuff coming. I'll say that they're gonna have their own. Like I'm making AZ Canada different in every aspect possible, making the show totally different.
Different gotcha.
In response to that, there will be some changes on the US. So a new intro is coming, just for short. Yeah.
So basically, AZ is going to be like us, but with maple syrup and mousses.
Yep, maple syrup on one side, and then.
Just kidding, guys. I love our Canadian friends. I cannot wait to see what they do. So
don't be a hoser.
So shout out to Connor. Nice.
Don't be a hoser, eh?
So shout out to Connor. I know he's been working on stuff behind the scenes. Him and Michael have put a lot of cool stuff together, from graphics to I think there's a video package in the works. So we're updating. We're gonna get bigger. So I'm excited.
Yeah, there will be because it's about time we have a new intro because it's still the old logo. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff coming. And August 2nd, the 200th episode of Dynamite, we're going to be having the first African American Intercontinental Champion, and Johnson on here 1 hour prior to Dynamite, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So definitely come by, and if you have any questions to ask him, we'll be showing him off in the chat, as he's on. Definitely subscribe down below it. 360 subscribers. Our goal is 500 before the year's over with.
Keep sharing with your friends because I know Adam's got a Dark Side themed show coming up, like we were saying. So we're gonna be working on that for Talking Elite as well. Of course, tomorrow we have our ending of our first 3-part series on the streak ending. So go back, catch up on our story on Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, and then tomorrow we'll discuss the impact of everything. Because Brock Lesnar is a very polarizing figure in wrestling. That's for sure.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that. And then, like I said, we'll announce a couple other shows that are getting ready to come up. Other than that, that's pretty much it for my end on Talking Elite. Anything else, Connor?
Sorry for AZ Canada. Well, I'm glad you are. A lot has been put into this AZ Canada. There's a lot I wanted to do since I started this thing. There's a lot of big stuff for AZ Canada. Not to say it's gonna be better than the regular, the U.S., but Canada is a really big wrestling country, a lot of history. So a lot's gonna be happening on their side and on here. Definitely like this video, share it to your mom, your dad, your cousins, your aunts, your stepchild, I don't know, share it to everyone you know.
Your neighbor, everyone.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow night for Talking Elite.
And good night.
Peace.